Let's go to, oh, I don't know. The couple. Oh, Eric the Midget wants to say hello.
Oh, good. My favorite.
To Jimmy, and then Jimmy, I don't want.
Oh, I just remembered. I sent Eric a bunch of gifts from Amazon, from the Amazon gift list.
Did you?
I knew you had.
Yeah, but I did it again after I heard you talking about it.
Because nobody apparently does it but you.
Well, the first time I was tickled by the fact that Eric had registered for, and this is a great thing, too, that people are registering, and I was like, they're getting married.
Right.
But Eric had registered for, like, I don't know, some sort of snack chips, and it costs like 3 times as much to ship it as the chips themselves. Like, it's a weird thing to register for online when you can go to the supermarket.
And you sent it to him anonymously.
I sent it to him. I didn't realize it was anonymous, but apparently it was anonymous. Yeah, the first one was anonymous. I don't know if these were... yeah, I think these were anonymous, too.
Eric, on your wish list was snack chips?
Yeah, there was those, but there was a name, and I just wanted to say thank you since you confirmed that it was sent by you.
And I also sent you some other stuff recently. Have you been receiving any items recently, Eric?
Yes, the second package that came was marked James Kimmel.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Now.
Yeah, I got confused by that, too. I thought your name was Jimmy. I didn't realize you were James.
I noticed on your Amazon gift list that you had 2 different donut makers, so I got both of those for you.
Donut makers?
Really?
So now you'll have 2 types of donut maker.
What are you doing with donuts? You make donuts?
Well, I haven't yet.
Have you want to?
Yes.
Have you received the donut makers?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
And why would you register for 2 different donut makers?
Well, I think what it was when I put one on the list, the other was a suggestion.
Oh, I see.
You are a big Eric fan. You went to the Viper Room, didn't you, to see Eric perform?
I did not go to the Viper Room, but Eric came by the show.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I enjoy Eric. I love hearing him on the show.
How much was the donut maker?
So glad he's back.
How much did it cost you to...
I don't remember. It wasn't a tremendous... But I did send a few other items as well, Eric. They should be trickling in.
Oh, my.
What did you
You're probably just going to go down the whole list, aren't you?
Because you love Eric. And that's,
I do love Eric.
Yeah, right.
And I think I would encourage everyone that listens to the show to buy Eric stuff and send it to him.
Yeah, it's fun. Right?
I like to imagine him getting the package and going, oh, well, who is this from?
Look at this. What is the biggest item on his list that you didn't get? Like, were there things that you just felt were ridiculous to get him?
There are a lot of there are a lot of things that are available for free. Like there's like Walker Texas Ranger on DVD. I mean, Eric, it seems like you could get that. I think you need to pare that list down a little because it's like 100 pages long.
Right.
You know, maybe just narrow it down to the things you really want because it was hard for me to decide. You know, and you presented with a dilemma like, what should I do? Should I get this donut maker?
He wanted Chuck Norris Texas Ranger.
Yeah, right, Eric?
Isn't that rerun 100 million times?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's one of many shows that I really enjoyed watching when it was on TV.
Right, Fred?
One of the many shows that I enjoy when I was on TV.
All right, Eric, I got to move along because Jimmy's got limited time, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you.
But it's good talking to you, Eric.
I like
Good talking to you.
If you can, like, post a picture of you with the donuts, that would be great.
Yeah, I would like to see your donuts.
I'd like to see like a video of you cooking donuts.
Yeah.
I like a pasta maker.
I'm sure Jimmy will get it for you. All right. What's your deal? You got time or you got to leave?
I got to leave soon. I got to leave in 5-10 minutes.
Right, let me take a couple more.
Jimmy, how about Nash Bridges?
You want a Nash Bridges video?
Oh, you got to go through that list. It's
Jag.
What happened? Like, so you sat at your computer. How do you even find
for
his
an hour?
Where do you find his list?
It's hard to find, but if you type in, if you do a Google search for Eric the Midget Amazon list, one of the fans like put a link to it, and then you can link to it. And it's weird. Like, I tried to buy him some other things that I decided he should have.
Right.
And they won't allow it. They can't, you can't, unless you have his address, they will not allow you to send things that aren't on his list.
You wanted to send things that weren't on the list.
I had some things I thought would be funny.
Like what?
I don't know. There's some little shoes.
Baby shoes?
Not baby, but little, you know. I thought maybe. Oh, look, there it is. It's up on the screen. His list.
Oakland Athletics official logo baseball bat. What's he going to do with that?
It's a lot of sports stuff, yeah.
A baseball bat, Eric. You can't play
It's a mini baseball bat.
Hit young with.
Let's see, I got it. Major League Baseball, Oakland.
Sippy cup.
Sippy cup.
I need that.
It's all sports stuff. All Oakland A's. Batting helmet and ice cream snack bowls.
Look at all those hats.
Yeah.
There's candy. Look, there's
Lifesavers candy, wild cherry, 14 pieces, 20 pack. 20 pack is $10. It probably costs more to mail it, as you pointed out.
There are probably, like, it's mostly candy. It's a weird thing.
Realistic water.
Oh, and there's train stuff also, you know, like mini train sets.
Look at this. Bachman trains waiting passengers. Like, if you get a train set, you put little passengers down. Does he have train sets?
He must have a train set.
I shouldn't have hung up on him.
You hung up.
I did. That was a mistake.
Yeah, because we didn't know about the train set.
There's a lot of train stuff. There's a little barn.
Look at the barn.
You know, maybe he's living in this barn.
Yeah, Bachman train barn. So you put a barn next to the trains. Eric's asking for a soft pretzel maker, too.
Are you kidding?
No. Where is Eric? Is he back? No, he's not. Too bad.
Yeah, he's. There's a lot of good stuff on there. There's a lot of train stuff.
Look at its pages.
But it's like you
pages.
didn't buy him any train stuff because you probably thought that was frivolous.
Well, yeah, I did. You know, because I don't know. You know, I don't know if he even has trains, and if you buy him one train thing, then it's not enough. Yeah, you need to buy him to start with the whole kit.
Like a donut maker, at least, is like something that he could live on.
It's
food.
complete.
Yeah, I like to imagine him making donuts, like a Keebler elf.
Now he's got two. He won't know which one to use.
Eric, do you have a train set?
No, not yet.
See, that's what I was worried about. See, Eric, you're registering for, like, the barn and the little police force for the train. You got to start with the track and the trains themselves.
I have pretty much everything on that list.
Oh, you have everything.
Eric, you're into toy trains?
Well, that's kind of... I went into them because my dad, as a kid, him and his brother got a train set.
Is it a hobby?
No, but you're like 37 years old now.
I know, but we've had this family train set and haven't had it set up for years.
Is it a hobby or is it for transportation?
It's my Amtrak.
Eric's wish list is 57 pages long and has over 1,400 items listed.
Wow.
Yeah. Eric, what's the one item that you haven't gotten so far that you're dying for? Jimmy wants to get it.
Yeah, please narrow it down because I can't. It's hard for me to go through all of that.
Go through all those pages.
It's too many pages.
Well, let's see. There's a lot of stuff that I would like.
Just tell me the one thing you want that Jimmy can get you that you want more than anything. It's on your list.
Kind of hard to think of one thing off the top of my head.
All right, well, I'm not going to wait all day.
You need to pare down that list.
Well, I'll be listening, so the next time you call in, have that information, and, you know, we can move forward from there.
Yeah, and just remember, not too expensive. Jimmy doesn't make as much money as you think.
That's right. I don't make as much as Conan.
It's a pretty pathetic salary, actually. All right, thank you, Eric. Stephanie, you're on the air. Yes, Stephanie, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Hi.
Hi, Jimmy. I just wanted to say, Howard, you looked so handsome. All of the interviews were so amazing.
See, I wasn't so bad.
Enjoyed listening to the press conference. I've never actually listened to a press conference before, but you kept the reporters very entertained, and you were funny.
It's a lot of pressure. I mean, you're up in front of like I must have about 100, 150 press there. And, you know, you got to keep them entertained.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there, I'm talking, I'm carrying on, I'm doing everything but putting on a red wig and big red nose so I can, you know, entertain them. But it turned out to be very, very good, and everyone was lovely. And, you know, listen, we'll see what happens. Tonight's the big premiere of America's
Big
premiere of America's Got Talent. Big night.
Where were you?
You reached a big, big audience hitting The View, and I hope a lot of them tune in and really appreciate
Yeah. What was really
who you
weird?
are.
What was really weird is that I went on all those shows, and it dawned on me that I don't even remember, like, who knows even what the show America's Got Talent is going to be tonight, because it's from when we were in L.A.
Right. You don't even remember the talent.
I don't even remember. I don't remember much about any of it,
Yeah.
so I don't even know what you're going to see. But you know, we'll see.
But this was your first judging. I mean, you'll see.
You've not seen a cut of it?
No, they won't show me a cut. Evidently, there was a lot of. There was about 10 different cuts. Some of the cuts, what I heard was that they felt there was too much of me, like to the point that it was like the Howard Stern show, and then they had to make it more balanced. So, yeah, whatever it is, but Simon Cowell called me and said he thought the show was terrific. Like, he thinks it's going to be a great season. So that made me feel good because he's hip to all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he was carrying on for 45 minutes about it.
Good.
Like, Howard, it is the greatest. It is the best. And I said, wow, thanks, Simon.
Are you available for X Factor?
No, you didn't say that. But he went out and got Britney Spears. And that was another thing. Like,
They're supposed to announce that officially today or something.
the press picked up on what I said about her.
Yeah.
And what I said was, I think it's a great hire because I don't think she's going to be a great judge, but just watching her every week be a train wreck is going to be really
nobody's
good.
actually sat down and talked to her since all of her crazy antics and the whole, guardianship with her parents and all of that. So people want to know if Britney can put a sentence together.
So I put...
She can't.
Right. So have you interviewed her?
No, but I can tell you.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying at the press conference. And then on Twitter, all of her fans, like, she has like a slew, like a whole gay army behind her, who were just like blasting me. How dare you say this about Britney? I hate you. You're a fucking asshole. We'll see how you do on America's Got Talent.
Right.
And it was like, oh, wow. Like I said, I said it was a great hire. But it was weird. It just kind of came out the wrong way. But thank you, Stephanie, for the compliment. I'm trying to look my handsomest.
Well, you're looking fabulous, and we're all very excited. We'll be live tweeting and live on Stern Superfans tonight.
All right, Stephanie, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, that's America's Got Talent tonight.
Will you be live tweeting during your
I will tweet.
show tonight?
I will try to tweet.
You're going to stay up and watch live with the audience.
Well, I want to stay up and watch it, yeah. I mean, I'd like to see what the hell they're putting on after all this carrying on. I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of people have been mentioning it to me. I think people are excited about it.
I just don't like that it's on against Dancing with the Stars. That kind of sucks. They're already way into their season.
Yeah.
Well, if you're into Dancing with the Stars, you're going to tune over.
Well, yeah, if you've got an investment in Dancing with the Stars, I guess.
People make too much out of the first show anyway. So you got a lot of shows.
We got a lot of shows to go. Let's go to... all right. I know you got to leave soon, but Eric's back on the phone. He feels that he didn't get to say what he wanted to say.
Oh, what, Eric?
He thought of something.
You know it's going to be nothing.
Of course.
Eric, go ahead quickly.
Okay, I'll make it quick. I just wanted to say I hadn't gotten a chance to tell Jimmy thank you months ago for tweeting about my app. And I just wanted to thank him now.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure, Eric.
What did you do?
Thank
you tweeted about his act?
I have no idea what I did.
All right.
I don't
Thank
remember.
you, Eric. All right.
His app.
Oh, his app. Oh, yeah, I did.
His app.
I retweeted his app.
Thank you.
All right, I got to take a break.
All right. I got to go, unfortunately.
Well,
I wish I could stay. It
yeah.
breaks my heart to leave.
What's the matter with you leaving like that?
Yeah.
Now that Kelly has to have a co-host.
Yeah.
Kelly will be alone without me.
Well, first of all, my friend, my dear friend. Why is that funny to you? You are a dear friend. Give my love to your
He
beautiful...
doesn't want to cry. I heard you two get tearful sometimes.
No, he doesn't. I do.
Leave each other.
He could care less. He could care less. I don't want to lump him in with my antics. No, don't leave. Jimmy, I love you. You're a great guy.
I love you, too.
When I get out to L.A., no matter what time I get out to L.A., I'm doing your show.
Okay, great.
And remember, what do real niggas do?
They don't care about no period.
Right. There's a new song by a guy named Young Real Nigga. And he says he don't care about no period. And we played it earlier this morning, and I love this song.
It's an instant class. I have a feeling it's going to become one of those things that sticks around for a while on the show.
It's going to stick around. It's a new
an
thing.
anthem.
We got to have him in for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have him in. I don't know what his real name is, but that's his rap name.
That's probably his real name.
You think his mother gave him that name?
Yeah.
Young Real Nigga? I mean, what kind of name is that? But first of all, let me just say to you, thanks for coming by.
Always a pleasure.
You know
It's
I
always
love
fun
you.
to have you here.
I can't wait
great.
to see it tonight on America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. Be sure to tweet to all your fans that I'll be there on America's Got Talent.
I hope that Robin is able to find the kind of kindness and forgiveness in her heart that Howard has found in his when it comes to Kathy Lee. And
I never had a thing with Kathy Lee.
you know what I'm saying, Robin.
She's never had a problem with Kathy Lee.
No.
but she still loves the taste of blood.
I do.
No, okay. Kathy Lee was lovely. What can I say? She had the balls to come up to me.
You know, here's the only thing that bothers me.
Yeah.
These reunions are happening backstage.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I said you should have been booked on the show. That's all.
It's not too late. I mean, that can happen.
That would be a nightmare. I know you love to see me squirm. Ay, babe. Well, it just so happens Kathy Lee told me that Cody was graduating this weekend. She was very busy with college stuff, and we had a long conversation about a lot of different things.
So you found out about the kid.
Found out about everything. And it was very lovely.
How is Frank?
Frank, I didn't ask about. We haven't progressed to Frank yet. I don't know that he forgives me.
Yeah, he might.
He might not. But anyway, Jimmy, we'll all be watching, of course, your show tonight at midnight.
Thank you.
Congratulations on moved up 5 minutes. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
I think you're doing really well.
1 minute at a time.
1 minute at a time. That's the attitude you have to have.
That's right.
I did a computation. By the year 2036, you'll be on by 11:30.
Keep your fingers crossed.
That's right. But Jimmy, great seeing you.
Great to see you too.
And congratulations on the Emmys and the fact that you did the White House Correspondents' Dinner. I really feel you have arrived, and you deserve it. You deserve all the success. And we'll be back right after these words. All right, Robin, it's time for Steve Langford, who's going to give us an update from the Howard 100 newsroom. Steve, what are you covering today? I know there's a lot going on.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. What's the worst part of getting in a half-hour screaming match with a coworker behind closed doors here at the Stern Show? Facing this Howard 100 news reporter when you come out. Steve Brandano and Jared Fox yelling at each other after Brandano made some very candid comments.
Yeah, I heard
Fox
about
on the wrap-up show. When the two finally opened the door after apparently getting a lot of things off their chests, Jared Fox ignoring questions from Howard 100 News, but Steve Brandano forced to suffer through a grilling from this reporter, effectively ensuring that Steve Brandano now hates this correspondent more than he ever disliked Jared Fox.
Where's that tape of Steve Brandano screaming?
What? Yeah, why are they doing this behind closed doors?
Yeah, why is this not on video?
It's Gary Page 2 in white.
You got to listen to this. So yesterday,
I would love to hear
Steve,
this
the intern from the Intern Show, the host of the Intern Show, comes in and he talks about how, a couple of days ago he goes, hey, I don't like Jared, just like JD, and here's the reason why. He articulated it. I heard you don't like Jared either, the one JD doesn't like. Is that right?
No, I get along with Jared. But I could articulate a little bit better some of the stuff that bothers JD about Jared.
Okay, go ahead.
What is it?
Okay. Jared will say things like this in our office. This is, hey, I just went to the doctor's. You know what my doctor told me? How great my abs are.
Really?
And Jared will walk around here and ask me, like, what I'm doing. I'm like, I work for Gary, Jared, not you, Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff that really bothers people like me and JD about Jared.
He says that seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. No, I think what goes on... The abs thing, he says seriously? That I don't know about.
Yeah, he says that. It's just, hey, it's just the kind of tidbit that I dropped in the office in front of everybody. My doctor wants to know, he wants me to know I've got great abs.
Well, he's trying to be funny.
He's not trying to, he's not funny.
So much goes on back there.
Yeah, who has time for these conversations?
See, I think one of the things that goes on is Jared works for Tim, and I think Jared would like to move up that ladder. You know what I mean? Right. He's not looking to be in the creative part so much as I think Jared wants to be an executive. So he sometimes comes back here and acts like an executive, which I think irritates people. But
he takes attendance on Fridays and
he does.
Sees what time people are leaving.
But that's what Tim tells him to do.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Yep.
No,
I'm telling you.
He's trying to impress Tim.
He runs back
by ratting people like us out. So him.
Well, I mean, he's trying to impress his boss. That's what you do in this life.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's why people like me and JD think he's annoying. Is the answer to your question.
Well, evidently, Jared went berserk.
Yeah.
He dragged Steve Brandano into the green room, and they had it out for like an hour. The whole time, Steve Langford, our reporter, our ace reporter,
is
was
hanging
there
outside,
waiting for the follow-up and trying to hear whatever he could behind the closed door. And Steve Brandano comes out and rips into Steve Langford. What happened there? What did Langford do?
That has nothing to do with the Jared story, why I hate Langford. That just reminded me how much I hate Langford.
Oh yeah, I heard why you hate Langford, and I understand though. I sided with Steve the intern on why he hated you. You want to know why?
Sure.
Okay.
He knows why.
Steve the intern had a girlfriend, and
believe it or not,
yeah, that's the part I didn't believe.
Oh.
And what did Steve Langford do to you?
Well, it was when I got intimate with Richard for Rolling Stones tickets.
Yeah.
And we got set up as my prize. We got set up for the Rolling Stones in a nice hotel here in the city. I took Jason to the show, but we had the hotel for the night. Steve wanted to cover the story with us, so I said, great, come by the hotel and hang out. So my girlfriend at the time, who was a New York City school teacher, was going to be there and in the hotel with us. And I talked to her, and she was like, I just worried about, I don't want to be on the air at all. I said, that's no problem.
Right.
If you don't want to be on the air, that's fine.
Yeah,
I don't see why I would even talk to you. So I said that to Steve, and Steve made it clear to me that he didn't care, and he was going to talk to her. So instead of inviting Steve up to the hotel room, I'm trying to be a team player. I'm like, meet us in the bar. We'll give you whatever you want. That way she could leave if it got weird. First thing he does, sticks a microphone right in her face. And it's just like... It's not about her.
That.
Well, no,
the guy said to you, look, she's a school teacher. She doesn't want to lose her job.
For the record.
Yeah.
I don't think that's exactly the way it happened.
Jason Kaplan was there if you want to ask him.
I could certainly go back over the tape. This is a couple of years ago. I was sitting there. I think your girlfriend was there, and I asked her a question. God forbid she
All right, she was nervous.
Question. Okay, so he said, I don't want you talking to her. And
right. He says you
why
insisted.
Is that?
Yeah.
I said, why is that? What's the deal?
Right.
You're a fucking asshole, Steve. You really are, man.
What, asking questions? I guess.
Yeah.
No, but come on.
Yeah.
The girl didn't want to get caught in the Howard Stern
I could
bullshit.
go pull the tape. It's been a couple of years, and we could hear how it went down. But listen, asking somebody a question.
You have no
as a
soul.
reporter.
You have no heart. I look at you, and you look like a robot.
Throw the newspapers out. Throw the television out. Don't get your news anywhere, and you'll be happy.
We were bending over backwards to give you a story, too. Anything that you want.
Please.
Jason?
Who are you?
Oh.
Some huge star?
No, but that's the fucking point, Steve. And
I mean, come on.
So why do you need to talk to my girlfriend about
down.
things?
He's right. The kid's right. The girl was a New York City school teacher.
We'd have to hear how it went down. I'd have to get the tape, but it wasn't
Jason,
unreasonable to ask somebody a question.
He was badgering, right?
I was there, and I like Steve.
Right.
But he was being an asshole that night. He would not. Steve told him in no uncertain terms.
There's so
don't
many
talk to my
people.
girl. Hey,
Everybody
Steve, hold
has-
on a second. Don't
Please
talk
go
over
ahead.
me.
Please go ahead.
He told him in no uncertain terms, don't talk to my girlfriend. She's not to be on the radio. And Steve would not. All of a sudden, that's all Steve was focused on. He kept asking. Yes,
maybe he was attracted.
He kept asking over and over again to the point where Steve had to send his girlfriend back up to the hotel room just to get away from
Steve, why'd you
Langford.
badger the girl?
I don't believe I did.
No, you
but
did.
I'd love to pull the tape.
All right.
Pull the tape. You
I'd
did.
like to hear
So,
it.
well, listen, we'll run it on Howard 100
anybody
News.
else
No,
that
don't
works
run it
here.
on the news because the girl doesn't want to be on the air. But
Well, I'm not sure she ever made the final story.
Well, she shouldn't have. He told you not to put her on the air.
There's not one person that works in our company that when you ask them, there's a person that is not involved on the show, that we don't want them involved.
Listen,
that
again,
would do
we
what
would
you
have
did.
to listen to what went on the air and how it went on the air and how it
Steve,
happened.
can we interview your
So
kids
let's
or
be-
your wife?
Let's be accurate
Steve, can
about
we
it.
interview? We couldn't even
Well, no,
interview
you
the
don't
girl
want to
that slept
interview
with
little
you.
kids.
Howard couldn't
You
even
never
put the
interview
girl
little
on the air
kids.
that said you had a big. You wouldn't let that happen.
Listen, I don't
Can
run
we
the Stern
interview
Show.
them? We still
I
have
did
the number.
not-
We can get the girl on the
I never said
phone.
a word about that.
What do you mean?
That's not
Obviously,
true.
No, but when you
expressed-
asked us not to do
expressed-
it, we didn't do it.
You said don't put her on the air, dude.
I did not.
Because
I
we're
can't
not
tell the Stern
soulless
Show.
villains
I would
like you.
never tell the Stern Show
Okay.
what to do.
I heard you say
so
it.
we're going to have the girl on who says you have a big.
Oh, listen,
And
I'm
it
sure
slept
it's a
with you?
fantasy.
You're an asshole, Steve.
Steve, I thought you did a rather good job yesterday.
Why were you fighting with Jared? What's up with
Yeah,
that?
I mean, that's the story.
We had to talk about what I said on the air the other day. He wasn't happy with that.
An hour in the green room of yelling?
It was like a half an hour of us discussing things heavily, and then about 15 minutes of us calmly, discussing like gentlemen what we were going to do, and
Is
we
that
worked
accurate,
everything
Steve?
out.
Well, listen, and for the record, I did not listen to what they were saying. It was a private conversation. However, it was less private as a result of the screaming going on between these two guys, the whole office back there.
And I have no
heard it.
problem with Steve covering that story. There's no problem with that.
Okay.
I understand
Fair
100%.
enough. Fair
And I
enough.
gave Steve an interview too.
So
Under
what
protest.
was the resolution? Are you and Jared now friends?
We're all good. We're all good.
You're good. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you not with JD anymore on this?
No, I'm still with JD.
How do you feel about Jared?
I feel that Jared and I are great friends outside of work.
What happened yesterday? Did you guys resolve anything
Yeah.
in all the yelling?
Yeah, we
You
both
got-
we
Did
both
he threaten
now
to
gonna.
hit you?
No. He was very calm and professional.
Okay.
And yeah, we both decided that we might change a little bit of the way we both act around the office towards each other, and we're going to be all good. It was very professional.
Very good, Steve. Steve Brandano, Steve the intern.
Why
suddenly,
can Jared not confront JD like this? You know, this is an interesting thing.
Yeah, what about that, Steve? When are Jared and JD going to be able to sit down the way Steve Brandano did with Jared? When is that going to happen?
What do you mean?
I mean, when is JD going to man up and get in the room with Jared and work out their differences?
JD?
Come on.
Come on.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
Jared has tried, but JD refuses.
I know. JD won't go into a room with Jared.
Why are you afraid? Steve did it. Why are you afraid to go in a room?
No, it's not about being afraid. He is just a type of person that I choose not to deal with, so I don't deal with him unless I have to.
He's asked you to go in the room with him, in the green room, and you have not.
Your problem.
When was that? And whatever. It doesn't matter.
Jared says he's tried to go in the room with you, but you refuse.
Whatever.
Like, you know, he went to Steve yesterday. Immediately they got into the room.
Well, they were friends longer than we were.
But right after, you know, you were friends and you got a little problem, you wouldn't go into a room with him.
Listen, I don't want to bring it up anymore. I would be happy not talking about him whatsoever.
You didn't bring it up. We brought it up.
Okay, then. Well, I would like to drop it.
We don't want to drop it. Jared, get in here.
No,
I want to find out if Jared ever
Let's
wants to go in the
lock them in a room.
That's what I want to do. I want to chain them to each other.
It's not
Like
gonna.
King
It's
Kong.
not gonna get any better.
Let's play
It's
the
just gonna
Mexican,
get.
Would you be
Mexican
willing? Would
delivery
you be
girl
willing?
game with Jared.
It's
Would
just
you
gonna
be
get
willing?
uglier, dude.
Would you be willing to go in the room with him for 5 minutes?
No. Because listen, I'm fine with whatever. I'm fine not having him as a friend or anything.
Would you go 1 minute in the room? One
For
minute.
what? There's nothing to talk
Let's
about.
see what happens.
Let him plead his
No,
case.
there's nothing.
Where's Jared? I want to ask him if he's want to go in the room with you right now for a minute.
I'm sure he does because he has no problem with me. It's not about him. It's about me, and that's fine. I'll take that.
Steve did it.
Could possibly be.
But that's
so
Steve. Steve is a better man than me.
You're going to be handcuffed to him for 24 hours.
Well, we'll see about that.
Oh no.
We'll see.
Oh, there's nothing to see. I know.
You can know.
It's
you
part
can
of
know
your
one
job.
thing.
It's part of your job.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how long it happens.
Well, he said he'll try it, and if he can only last 5 minutes, he'll last 5 minutes.
I can't believe. Well,
For every hour he stays handcuffed to Jared.
you would think you'd want to work this out so you could get $2,400.
Well, listen. I'm not motivated by money. You know.
That's clear.
You're not motivated.
Motivated.
And I'm not really
motivated by
interested
money.
in making him
Whatever.
any richer either. So
Whatever.
Any richer? Is he rich?
whatever he is.
Whatever.
Is he rich too? I'm
He's
sorry.
rich
I
in
don't know.
abs.
Listen, I'm a dude. I don't know what that means.
All right, I can't find Jared. You're lucky.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hold on, he's getting on the phone right now.
Get on the phone?
He's getting on the phone.
Was he not here?
No, that's no fun.
We need to look at him.
We
Give him a
do?
minute.
You
He's
need
in
to
the
look at
elevator.
him.
He's what?
He's in the elevator. He'll be in a second.
Oh, come on, man. I really don't want to do
It's
this.
so funny. Jared has such good moves. That, it's just amazing. The other day, like he apparently bartends somewhere every once in a while, and he heard that me and my friends want to go out, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you ought to come to my bar sometime." And while I'm working, because I can hook you up, I can show you where the good guys are. And then the other day, I said to him, "Well, one of these days we have to do that." He says, "You know what? Better let's do it on a night I'm not working, so I can go out with you guys and have fun."
He's going to bang everyone in girls' night out.
Here's Jared right now.
And
Here's your
well, hold
boyfriend.
on. Do you notice that the people, on the sort of lower rung, seem to have issues, but the people in the higher up, they don't seem to have issues. But
In
whatever.
other words, he's a kiss ass.
Whatever.
You're
I
saying
really
Jared
don't want to talk
treats the
about
lower rung badly.
And anybody on the upper rung,
I
he
hear
treats
you, I hear
well.
you.
That's a
whatever.
smart-looking sweater he's wearing, JD.
Jared, what's going on? You went into a room yesterday with Steve Brandano. What did you say to him?
We had to work out. I felt that he portrayed me in a light that I didn't actually think was accurate. We just had to air it out. I considered Steve to be a good friend of mine.
Right.
We, got into a heated discussion, but he pointed out something that was kind of hard for me to understand, and he did a good job. And, sometimes I guess I do come across as, arrogant to the people that are at a lower level, and Steve pointed it out, and I did, it was tough to accept that, but I said, maybe I'll do my best to try not to do that to him. I'd like to do the same thing with JD, but
JD couldn't even point it out.
JD, this seems like a gentleman again.
That's fine. Listen, I'm fine dealing with him at a professional level.
With Jared right now?
Look at him.
Jared,
no,
how
this
long
is
would
fine.
you? Jared,
Stop, Howard. What are you doing to
How
me,
long
dude?
did you go in the room? Jared, how long did you? I'm trying to help you.
We're trying to get
Jared,
you to cry.
would JD need 45 minutes, the same as Steve
You know what?
did?
I think it took about a half an hour for me and Steve to work through our problems. I think it would take a lot longer with JD.
JD, look at him.
What? There's nothing.
Look at
He's
him.
fine.
Look
I
at
see
Jared.
him. He's fine.
What he's saying is a very nice thing. I don't see arrogance.
Listen,
Do you see arrogance in what he's saying right now?
He's saying Steve pointed out something he didn't know about himself.
JD,
I really
JD.
hate this right now.
JD,
I really
take a look at this man right now.
I see him. He's over there.
You don't see him.
I see him.
Look at. I want you to
over
look.
there.
I want you to look at him right now.
Look into his eyes.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him right now.
Hold his hand.
Should we talk about what just happened in the hallway? We can talk about that.
Go ahead, talk about it.
So normally we don't speak whatsoever, and Richard just happened to be in my office when he walked by. And, Richard goes, hey, JD, or he goes, hey, Jared, my man. And Jared goes, hey, Richard, my man. JD, not my man. And then walked away.
Right. Well, he's
But
kidding.
he knows
No, he's
that
not
he's
kidding.
trying
Normally,
to make light.
okay, whatever.
Jared, were you kidding?
I was a kid.
It's an uncomfortable thing. He was trying to make a joke.
That's what I thought. I thought Steve mistook something he said that was a
I
joke,
need to step
too.
in. I need to step in for a second.
You don't need to step in
JD,
anything.
Look at Jared.
Okay.
First of all,
All
look
right, I
at
see
You
you.
see him. Okay, now you're looking at him.
Yeah.
Okay, now we get to it. Jared just said to you,
Yes?
JD, we have our differences. I'd like to work on them. Please step into the green room with me. What do you say to that?
People can have differences and whatever.
Yes.
Can't they?
Yes.
Was that an argument and
Yes.
whatever?
No, yes. Go
Okay,
ahead.
then.
They can.
Well, all right. Then there's no reason to really get into a room to talk about it.
Jared, what would you say to JD if you were in the room alone with him right now?
I mean, it would be along the same lines that I had with Steve. I was friends with JD, before this all happened, just like I was friends with Steve.
I have one question. You liked JD before this breakup, or
I think he still likes JD.
The question I have for JD, did you really like him, or were you just tolerating him before this breakup?
Fred, how did you get into the room?
Sorry, I had to ask the question.
Steve will never,
because I think he had an attitude towards Jared.
Jared, go ahead. Forget all the past. Say to JD what you want to say. Go ahead. Say it to him. You're in the room alone.
And
I'm not going to
listen,
interrupt.
JD.
I'm listening.
Shh.
All right. JD, I understand that you have some problems with me. And I want to clear the air. I want to figure out what it is that you don't like about me. And let's try and, move forward, because I did enjoy being your friend beforehand. And I hope that we can, work things out.
I've been trying to move forward. I've been trying to move forward since all this started.
But you're not trying to move forward
You're talking
with Jared.
You're talking to Jared. We stay out of it. Go ahead.
I think we are better not as friends. I do try and stay professional. If I've been any less professional, I apologize. But I think coworkers is fine, and that's it.
Can you just tell me what it was that really upset you? Because Steve was able to point out what it was, and I've been doing my best already to try and correct that behavior. Like Steve pointed out that he didn't like the fact that I, asked him what.
Steve voiced cases pretty much to to my feelings.
What?
Whatever.
Wolfie broke 3 pens in the last 10 minutes.
Whatever. How can anybody deal with
Robin?
what's going on?
Exactly. Fine. They don't have to deal with me.
Robin,
I don't
stay
wanna
out of
deal
this.
with
We're
this.
getting somewhere. Jared is making headway with this.
Jared is making. I understand Jared.
We're at
Robin,
the same place.
Please, Jared.
Jared is so articulate.
Could you stop?
Go hang out with him, please. Leave me alone.
Could you stop being so good looking? Right, Jared,
Could I throw acid in your face?
what you just said was very, very moving. And I'm going to allow JD.
It's sincere and heartfelt.
I'm going to allow JD to respond now in a serious
I just
manner.
did.
No, you didn't. You laughed through it.
I didn't.
Go ahead. Talk to Jared, not me. Don't look at me.
I did.
Look at
I just said. I think we are better not as friends, but as professional workers.
But JD, clearly there was something, and I still don't understand what it was that was the breaking point. And it wasn't just me saying something like I'm okay with you not being my friend that set you off. I was able to talk with Steve. He was able to point it out, and I think we moved past that, and we can continue to being friends. I'd like to be the same with you, JD. So what was it?
I just find you very arrogant, and I don't deal with I don't like dealing with those type of people. So I would just be fine not as friends, and as professional coworkers. Again. Said it again.
All right. I mean, again, I was saying, is there anything that you can point out that hopefully I can correct that? You know, that obviously there are people here that don't think I'm arrogant.
Because you might have corrected it now, and that's fine. You can correct it, whatever.
You'll never forgive him?
You can't give him a second chance.
I don't know if there's anything to forgive.
Well, if he's not arrogant, could you be friends again?
No, I just moved on. I just moved on. I want to move on. I want to move on from all of this.
But why can't you move on with Jared?
I have enough friends, all right?
All right. Okay. Jared, I'm sorry. Maybe get him in the green room. And
No.
I'm going to shackle you guys together. That's the next thing.
I
For $100
only
an hour,
wish.
you guys can earn money if you can manage to stay
Has
shackled.
JD agreed to that?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to try it. He's going to try it, yeah.
I think I got a $1,000 bonus if anyone can get the other one to quit.
No, that's such. Fucking, I hate this. I hate that so much.
We love it.
No, I know you do.
Jared, it's easy. Just be arrogant when you're in the handcuffs.
I don't think there's anything that JD's gonna be able to do to get me to.
Yeah, I know.
How are you arrogant? What do you say to these guys?
You know, Steve pointed out that sometimes I come across as condescending or.
You know what it is because you got the abs and the good looks.
What does he say? I want to know exactly what he said that pissed
These
them.
guys, they're jealous. You get the pussy. When's the last time you got pussy? Be honest.
Last night.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, let's talk about how many times you told me you got laid,
hours ago.
and then 30 seconds later you go, I was just kidding.
You got laid last night? Where'd you
Are
meet
you
this
kidding?
chick?
I'm seeing someone right
Is she a fucking 10 or what?
now. A couple people. Tim's met her.
And what did he
Tim
say?
McClure's met her. She's very attractive.
10?
She's a very attractive girl.
Exactly. That is your problem.
She's a nice Jewish girl.
Yeah. Banging a Jew.
Good for him.
That's the problem.
And she's
That's
a
no
Jew.
problem.
She's
He
a
can
Jew,
bang
JD.
as fucking many chicks as he wants.
I think
is.
he
I don't
is.
care.
I think he is without your permission.
We gotta get you to bang as many chicks as you are.
What if Jared can get you some chicks?
You want to know
No,
something?
I don't want him to help
You
me.
know any girls? You know any
Jared
girls
did
could
try
do?
to help him with that.
You did?
I did.
That was part of
doesn't-
the
he got
problem,
really
I
pissed
think.
about
He
that.
got
Yeah.
mad.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to set him up with someone. I was just trying to get him to go out with a very attractive girl, so he felt comfortable.
Jared introduced me to one of the hottest chicks I've ever met in my life. This girl, she's beautiful. Girl.
And at your party, I introduced. Steve started talking to a couple of the girls that came over, and they're coming back.
He's
to New
good
York.
that way, Jared.
JD.
He's
just
good.
as a
What?
guy.
He's fine. That's fine for him.
You don't want this he's offering you?
Not really, no.
He's offering you
What's
the-
wrong with you? Some guys would befriend the devil.
Indians used to give the peace pipe. This guy gives peace pipe.
I'm JD Clooney. I'm your name's
The devil.
JD Clooney.
I'm JD Clooney. Please. I'm JD Pitt.
He's JD Salinger.
JD Pitt.
You're JD Jolie Pitt?
He doesn't want to leave.
JD Jolie Pitt.
What is it, Ralph, quickly?
Quickly, you know, this proves that Jared's a good guy, that he's even making any sort of effort with JD. Like, who even gives a shit if you're friends with JD? He can't even talk. Yet Jared is putting himself out there and trying to hook him up and trying to be friends with him.
He
and
is.
JD's like,
Yeah, thanks, Ralph. Goodbye.
I think that even when Jared was trying to set him up with this girl, JD thought it was like a pity party. And
Jared-
you were pissed.
Jared, you banged a penthouse pet, right?
Tell him you
He
were
doesn't
just
want to talk
kidding,
about it, of
Jared.
course.
Tell him you were just
Is that
kidding.
true? What do you mean, of course?
Whatever.
That was what do you mean, whatever? What'd you drop a little bomb there? You're not following up.
Well, no, that was supposed to be a secret, so whatever.
I mean, he's bragging about it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on. I don't care what's going
Are you
on.
jealous that he banged a penthouse
No,
pet? Did you-
good for him.
Come on. Aren't you a little envious that he banged a penthouse
wouldn't
pet?
want to do that.
Sure, but whatever. I mean, he was lying to me half the time. He told me he was banging chicks anyway, so I
How
don't
do you
care.
know that? How do you
Because he
know
told me.
Did you lie to him?
It's the thing back in the office where Will knows how to kind of poke some people, and we would just go back and forth with the craziness that didn't actually occur, but we knew that it would get under JD's skin.
All right, so you were being a little out of
we were
line.
just
But they were joking
But it was a joke.
Yeah, but he's always the brunt of the joke. You can't do
But
that.
but that
Be
was
He didn't
sensitive.
get
it's not a
upset
brunt.
with
It's not a
Will.
brunt
And it
of
wasn't
JD,
even
it's
with
just,
Will
Well,
sometimes.
you're making him a goof. You understand?
And then if that's
not
one of the
cool.
things that JD could have pointed out, and
If I was JD, I wouldn't always want to be the guy who's getting told the
Why
story.
do you not get pissed at Will?
I happen to know.
Oh,
that
Will's funny.
I happen to know it ruined JD's weekend when you banged that penthouse pet.
What?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Didn't ruin my
Ruined a major
weekend.
fucking funker.
Oh, whatever.
I
Didn't
could
ruin my
barely play
weekend.
Frogger.
But
what I
Howard,
heard.
you're missing the point that everybody was goofing. He only
Frogger.
gets mad at Jared.
I know. I know.
Ronnie's goofing, he gets mad at Jared. Will is
No,
goofing, he gets mad at
listen,
Jared.
I've gotten mad at Ronnie, I'm sure, plenty of times.
But you make it up.
The only way we're going to
Jared-
get Robin to side with someone else besides Jared is if Greg comes in here and has an argument.
Exactly.
Jared, you tried. I like that you came in and tried.
Thank you, Artie.
He was being a real man about it. I got to say.
That's fine. He's fine.
He's fine.
I'm the one with the problems with
Right.
him, okay?
I hear you.
That's fine.
And
Wouldn't you like to get over it?
No, I'm fine with how I am, sort of. Whatever.
All right.
What involves him?
I'm going to be interested in this new promotion where you're chained to Jared. For
I
I'm sure you will.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for it.
It'll last
When
a
can
show,
we
maybe.
do it tomorrow? Can we start now?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Where's the handcuff?
Whatever.
Whatever.
All right. You'll talk with Jared when you're handcuffed, I'm sure. Jared, I
Maybe
held out
you
hope
two
for this.
will
thank you.
figure
And
this
thank
out.
you, Jared, for making the effort. JD could put a little effort into it.
You know, but I take one thing away. It was just brought up what you just said, that, the busting the balls about, just the stuff that was going on. Obviously upset at JD. I didn't realize it upset him as much as, it's being said right now. So I'll make sure not to do that. Steve pointed out the same thing, things that bothered him, and I'll change that.
All right.
And I'll correct the behavior.
You know what? I admire that.
You know what? The difference is he believes the stuff with Jared. He doesn't believe it with Ronnie. He doesn't believe it with Will. Everything Jared says means more.
JD, anything you want to say to Jared before I break this up? Nothing.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yes.
That's what your message
Could you
is.
walk over there and shake his hand?
Walk
Good
over
luck,
and
good luck
shake
in
his hand.
fantasy football this week.
Walk over and
there
shake his hand.
What a ball breaker.
You want to walk over and shake his hand right now?
Hug him.
If I, no, I'm not gonna hug him.
You want to give him a hug?
No,
Huh?
Come on.
no, I just want to leave.
friend.
I just want to be
All
done.
right. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I tried.
Thank you.
Guys
Being
want
a
to get
little-
naked and sit in a sweat lodge?
Yeah, maybe something will rub off. Go over there and touch him.
Jared has a great handshake. I mean, it's one of the best manly handshakes I've
Very
ever had.
firm, not sweaty.
Yeah.
He feels good.
Mine might be a little sweaty.
Looks you in the eye.
JD, make a million women jealous and hug Jared.
Yeah.
I hugged Jared.
He just
so.
gave you the finger.
You want
was
to
it
bully,
like,
right?
What was it like? What was it like when you banged a penthouse pet? All right, thanks, Jared. Good try with JD. You had more success with a penthouse pet than you did JD.
Oh, my goodness.
There goes Jared trying to patch things up, but unsuccessfully.
It's just not happening with JD. His charm works on everybody but JD.
I'm not going
listen-
to fall
I could listen.
prey to his charm.
I could listen to that all day.
It's gonna be an awkward wrap-up show.
I whatever.
Go away, and I don't know, whatever.
It really is watching like Superman around kryptonite with it. He just crumbles. Only he's not Superman any of the time.
I just want to be done with this whole Jared saga. I just want it to end.
Could you be friends with him again?
No, I don't care. I just don't care. But that makes me whatever.
So he's willing to talk it out.
I know. He's willing. I know.
Why won't you just talk it out with him?
Because we did. It's fine. I don't want to be involved anymore. Leave me alone.
What's up?
Dude, so you're willing to talk this out, put it behind you,
Yeah, absolutely.
fix it,
Yeah.
and JD wants nothing to do with it.
Apparently so. I was trying to work out some things. Obviously, I had a problem yesterday with Steve. Talked it out. I think we really moved past the crap that we were dealing with. But JD just doesn't want to resolve anything. He's got these, lingering issues that he can't get past. And until he gets past these things in life, he's just going to constantly be miserable and angry at people. And that's just not the way to go through life.
So you feel if you guys could sit down,
Absolutely.
talk,
I think
talk
if
like
we,
human beings,
yeah,
it
I think
could
if we sat
pass
down and
the
were able to
past
talk and just smooth out things and him bring up the issues that he has, I have to bring up the issues that I have, and get past this, and then JD might be a happier person. That's just my opinion.
Do you have issues with JD?
No, I love JD. Before I came to the show, JD's one of my favorite guys on the show. He was just, a lovable character on the show. You kind of connected with him because everyone has a little bit of JD in them where they may feel insecure or, nervous. So yeah, I connected to JD, and one of the first people that I came when I got here, I wanted to hang with was JD, and it's just unfortunate that's the way he feels about me.
Izabella St. James. I'm here today on the Howard Stern Show to promote my book, Bunny Tales, Behind Closed Doors at the Playboy Mansion. So the book just came out yesterday, so I want to talk to Howard about it, and I'm sure he's going to ask me loads of questions about Hef, and I'm sure my life at the mansion as well. So we'll see how that goes.
So you're willing to reveal a lot today?
I'm willing to reveal a lot, but, you know, I will draw the line somewhere. We'll see. We'll see what Howard can get out of me.
Let me tell you about Izabella St. James right now. Her book, Bunny Tales, is available in stores now. I am endlessly fascinated, and I hope you are as well, by the women who have sex with Hugh Hefner.
She was one of the 7. Remember when he had 7 different girlfriends all at once?
Yes. And let me take a look at her, because she's certainly not hard on the eyes. Look at you, honey. And what a bod on you. Don't be insulted by this, Izabella, but wouldn't you say that the women who are with Hef are prostitutes, including yourself, only in that you receive money for having sex, you get an allowance, you get your clothing paid for, you have to answer to him, but and also you are expected to have sex with Hef on his terms, but you will be compensated for it. Isn't it prostitution in a sense?
Isn't that what, many girlfriends of powerful men, aren't they married? I mean, they're paid for in terms of all their lifestyle.
I'm asking Izabella, but is it prostitution? And I'm being serious.
No, it's absolutely not.
Explain to me, because I don't understand the difference.
Well, it's not like, you have sex with Hef and then he takes out $1,000 and give you the allowance.
I understand he pays you in a paycheck and he does it once a week, but nevertheless, it is a payment for sex. Would you have sex with Hef for free?
Isn't there some sort of relationship? You're with him a lot more than just for sex.
Would you have sex with Hef if he wasn't paying you?
Yes.
Wrong.
No. The first time I had sex with Hef was before I moved into the mansion, before I was receiving any allowance.
But in your book, you even state that you were looking to get into this arrangement. You liked it, right? I mean, Hef was not someone who turned you on physically, you say?
I said that eventually, at first I was very intrigued by him. I was attracted to him. I mean, it's Hugh Hefner, a social icon.
Well, you said you were impressed by his business acumen, but you were not impressed with him physically. I mean, the man was 80 years old.
Yeah, he was 76 when I met him. But, when you meet Hef, you really don't see the age. He's just very young at heart, and he's very charming. And
are there other 76-year-olds that you've had sex with other than Hef?
No,
No, of course not.
But he is Hugh Hefner. That's who he is, Howard.
Yes, but when you're paid by Hugh Hefner, and by the way, there are pictures of Izabella on the front page of our website right now. She's a beautiful girl. There's no question.
I mean, you're being very hard on her.
Am I being hard, Izabella?
To say, are you a prostitute?
Is it prostitution?
Simply because she had a generous boyfriend.
Thank you, Robin. That's exactly my take on it. There's so many wives in Hollywood or wives of political figures who receive generous gifts, and before they marry them, I mean, what, do you have to marry the person at the end in order not to be a prostitute?
They're prostitutes too, aren't they?
There's a lot of
Izabella.
hookers.
Izabella, you wrote a book. Is Hef happy that you wrote a book about his sex and his sex life?
I don't really know how he feels about the book quite yet. I spoke with him a few months ago, and he said he would give me the blessing for the book if I wrote only wonderful and great things about him.
Did you write only wonderful and great things? I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I wrote the truth, and the truth isn't wonderful and perfect, and that was the whole point of writing a story like
Didn't
that.
the Hef make you sign an agreement when you got into this that you wouldn't write about him? No kind of, no, nothing, never.
Nothing, no confidential agreement, nothing.
No confidential,
contracts,
nothing.
No.
Boy, that's silly.
Well, that would prove to you that it's not just a business, because if it was, there'd be all kinds of contracts.
Take me back to this. So you met Hef, beautiful woman. Where are you from?
I was born in Poland, and I grew up in Canada.
Okay, and you meet Hef at a club where, in Los Angeles?
In L.A., at Sunset Club.
Were you one of these girls who goes to L.A. trying to get some kind of career started? Or?
No, I was. I went to McGill University, Montreal, Canada, and then I went to law school in Malibu, Pepperdine.
So you're a lawyer?
Yeah, I met Hef when I was in law school, the first time I met him, and I was invited to parties, so I would go to all the parties, and about a year after I initially met him...
Now, most guys would not even believe that Playboy Playmate could be a lawyer as well. Is that true? It's the stereotype, the blonde bimbo.
Of course.
You are a lawyer.
Yeah.
Have you passed the bar exam?
I have not taken the bar because obviously I lived at the mansion and then I started writing the book, so
Right.
I haven't had the time yet.
Did you finish law school?
Yes, I did. And that's when I started dating Hef. When I graduated from law school, I graduated a semester early because I studied abroad. And
I know that McGill has the reputation of being the Harvard of Canada, so you're no dummy.
And Pepperdine's a good school, too.
That's a very attractive package.
Now, Hef did make a quote about the book, Howard, and he said did Hef pay for your law school?
no, he did. He said that, and it was on page 6 that I put her through law school and I wish her well. Hef did not contribute a dime to my law school education. My parents, who are, immigrants in Canada, worked very, very hard, and I have huge school loans. So I don't know why he's taking the credit
he
for
said
that.
he said he paid for her law school, and he said that it's sad that she's not using it. And basically, his quote was, "Some girls get a life, and some girls write a book."
Oh,
Right.
so he's angry.
So I have no life, and I wrote the book, right?
So he's angry. So he is angry.
Right, I think so.
Right. Were your parents upset? Here you had gone to law school. You had gone to the Harvard of Canada, and now you're banging Hef and you're naked in a magazine.
I never post for the magazine, Howard.
No kidding.
No, I never have. Not on the internet, not in the magazine, nothing.
On your website, there's no nude pictures
There's
of you.
absolutely no nude pictures of
And you
me.
would never do nude?
They don't exist.
Wow. And you won't
But
do
your
nude?
parents,
I won't.
No.
They must have been. This was a wrong turn, wasn't it, for them? They didn't see this happening.
Well, Robin, it was kind of like I graduated law school a little bit early. I have a few months to spare before I have to take the bar. Why don't I try something new? And I also worked as an intern, a legal associate at Playboy.
Yeah, but I'm thinking my mom is saying my daughter is with that crusty old guy.
But I didn't really tell my parents that I was dating Hef. I said, I'm working for Playboy at the legal department, and he's very nice. And
I should f*** an 80-year-old. What's wrong with me? I bet there's an old cow somewhere who'll give me tons of money.
Absolutely.
There's got to be somebody.
Leona Helmsley is looking.
Where is she?
lonely.
Where is she? I hear she has Alzheimer's. She'd be perfect for me. I'll tell her I'm Harry. I came back from the. I'm banging that old coot. Let me ask you, Isabel. Let's get to the good part. You meet Hef. You become into this arrangement. You were one of 7, let's call, girlfriends, and you were not. I've heard from other girls. There's one special girlfriend. Is that correct?
Well, there's one main girlfriend. Yeah, it's
Right.
the girl who shares his bedroom with him and who sleeps in his bed every night.
All right. You didn't sleep. You weren't the main girlfriend. You didn't
No.
sleep in the bed every night.
No.
Does the main girlfriend get more money or less money?
At the time I lived there, she got the same amount of money as everybody else.
Same amount of money. All right. So you move into the Playboy mansion and you enter into this financial arrangement with Hef. And the stunning part is this.
Wait a minute. Let me ask one thing about the money. Is it stated you're going to get this much?
No, Robin, you don't know what you're going to get.
So
you
it
know.
just winds up being a certain amount.
It's just he doesn't pay for our clothes. He just gives us an allowance to buy clothes for going out and to pay our, for gas and whatever money that we need, because he doesn't want any of the girls to work.
Let me get into the money, and I'm going to get into it very, very directly and explicitly. But first, let me get into this. You write that Hef only has 2 nights a week with all the girls.
Right.
Okay. And that would be Wednesday and Friday night. Any reason why it's Wednesday and Friday?
Yeah, those were the 2 nights we went out to clubs.
I see. And what does he get aroused at the club? Why the nights you go out to clubs?
Probably because everybody gets drunk.
Right. So it's a lot.
Honestly, and goes back home, and it's easy to set it up that way.
It's easier to have sex that way.
I mean, there was never, like, oh, come to the room and let's all have sex, or he would never come to our own rooms individually. It was just those 2 times a week, and if we went out once a week, then it was once a week.
And the Hefster is able to get it up without Viagra or anything?
Well, no, he takes his Viagra at a specific time at the club.
Well, you're saying now you're out at the club and Hef takes Viagra.
He takes it at the club.
What time does he take it?
Gosh, I don't know, around midnight.
Midnight.
And so then we have to leave at like 12:30 sharp.
Because Viagra takes a certain amount of time to kick in.
As soon as he takes that pill, a half hour later, you're in the car.
Yeah, and if we're dilly-dallying, he would get mad. He'd be like, come on, girls.
He would say, girls, we got to go. I took my Viagra.
Yeah, he would like push us out of there.
All right, and you were probably having a good time. Now,
and we wanted to stay because that's when everybody arrived, When we're leaving, everybody was coming.
And you're not allowed to flirt with other men in front of Hef, right?
Oh,
what
no.
happens if you flirt? There's a whole thing.
Well, you're not allowed to flirt. I mean, even if celebrities come and say hi to Hef and stop for a second to speak with any of the girls, he gets really upset and looks at his security and has them escorted out.
Ooh.
Does he get jealous, is what you're saying?
He gets very jealous.
Yeah. When I was at the Playboy Mansion, we did a radio show from there.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful young girl did come up to me and slip me a note and said, listen, I'm not allowed to talk to anyone. Can you call my cell phone number and take me out with you?
Really?
Yes. She seemed afraid. She said if she got caught, they would yell at her or something, or they lock her in a room. Is there any truth to this?
No, I mean, they wouldn't, but, Hef would come to you and say that was inappropriate, I'm your boyfriend. Because initially what happened, I think, with the previous girlfriends is some of them had affairs with celebrities, which would then be in tabloids, and, it made them look
It embarrassed Hef and ruined the illusion that Hef has this all-encompassing power over women.
I mean, I hear now that some of his girlfriends who are on the show, or one of them is driving around with some guy in, the car that he bought her, and one of them is married. I mean...
And she still has sex with Hef, too?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm shocked. Wonder how her husband feels about that. So around midnight, you describe you have to leave a club. And you all look, I'm looking at the dress you're wearing today. It's like a leopard print, and you got the big boobs, and you look great with the blonde hair. So this has got to be exciting for the Hefster. He gets you all in the limousine, takes all 7 of you back, and the Viagra is just kicking in. And then what happens? He on the limo ride home, does any sex occur?
No. The first couple of times I went out with Hef months before I became a girlfriend, one of the girls that was there before would, give him oral sex sometimes. But
in the car in front of you?
In front of everybody, even, and it's never just 7 girls.
Was that gross?
It was just kind of, I was still in law school. I didn't think I could date Hef. I just went out with him a couple times out of curiosity and because I was intrigued. And so, of course, it was shocking for me.
Is it weird that, like, when girls are so fawning over the guy, I guess psychologically at some point you go, well, maybe I should fawn over him, too.
Right, and it wasn't 7 girlfriends at the time. At the time, he had 2 girlfriends, and there were about 15 women or 20 who wanted to be his girlfriend. So we would go out with, 15 girls.
Right, so you're actually competing to really become the girlfriend.
They were competing. I was kind of just checking out the scene and seeing how I feel about it all. I hadn't decided anything, but the other girls are very competitive. Oh yeah.
So when you're watching a man like Hef get a oral sex from a woman in a limo, it's a strange scene because you say not only are the girls just around, but just anyone who's there. It just happens.
Oh yeah, there were girls who were coming to test for the magazine, and they would sit there, and they were very young girls from the Midwest, and they were just almost in tears because they felt so uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, but it only happened a couple of times, and then it stopped. I think because they Hef realized, and maybe the other girlfriends. When I became a girlfriend, our group wasn't like that, so we didn't.
Right.
We didn't do that.
So when you got to the bedroom for the big night, let's say it's Wednesday night, you get in there, and by the way, the book is called Bunny Tales. It is available in stores now, and I imagine this will be a big seller because people are interested in the lives of, especially you, Hefner,
they seem
right?
to be.
Yeah. So he'd have a porn movie going. We've heard this from the other girls too. A porn movie, but some people said it was gay porn.
No, Howard, there was never any porn.
No porn.
I mean, maybe that happened once or twice in the 70s or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing that's maybe how the rumors started. But no, during the time I was there, which was over 2 years, there was never any porn on.
Did he have you tested before he would have sex with you?
No.
No, so
and he's not testing. So you're taking a chance as well as he's taking a chance.
Yeah.
Aren't you all taking a chance? In other words, STDs. I mean, if any of the girls have an STD or Hef has one, I mean, you're all going to share it together.
Well, it's supposed to be a very open and free relationship. If somebody gets sick or has something, they're supposed to disclose it to everybody and not participate in.
Right.
And that's how.
And that's how it goes. But
did anybody ever step up and say, "I've got something"?
Yeah, once.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What did the girl say?
Somebody had, I think it was chlamydia or something.
Oh my God, that'll hurt.
And then Hef's secretary called into the drugstore and had a prescription of medication sent to every single girl. And I hadn't had sex with Hef at that point for months. It was at the end of my stay there, and I was like, I don't need this, but thank you.
Right. So it's weird though. I mean, I'm worried. Like, don't you now when you look back on it, do you realize you were risking your life in a sense?
Yeah, of course. But I was very careful about my contact with Hef. If I ever had sex with him, I was always the first one to.
Yes.
So I would never ever have sex with Hef after he had sex with somebody else.
I see. Would he give you oral at all?
He gave oral to some of the girls, yeah, sometimes,
not you.
But it was very rare. I don't recall that I ever was on the receiving end, no.
The girls would start to give you oral, perhaps?
There were girls who tried, and I did have a couple experiences with the girls.
What'd you think?
It was nice.
You liked it?
Well, I mean, I had, a beautiful woman who was Playmate of the Year at the time trying to, kiss on my neck, and it was a very sensual experience, so I kind of...
Went with it?
And you're at the Playboy Mansion, and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I guess if I'm ever going to do this, this is the time and the place to do it.
What a guy's dream. I mean, Hef is living the dream. I mean...
But wait a minute. He never... Wouldn't you... As a man, your ego says you need to satisfy a woman, right? You want to see that a woman is satisfied. Hef doesn't seem to care.
No, he doesn't seem to ask or inquire, Was that good for you?
See, it doesn't sound like you enjoyed the sexual experience with the Hefster. That's why I say, in a way, it's like prostitution, because this sucks. It's nothing you were interested in, but you stayed in it for the money.
No, Howard didn't stay in it for the money. I developed relationships with these girls. I was very close with them, and it was kind of like we were feeding off each other. You can't leave, and we're going to miss you. You can't leave without us. We'll all leave together at some point. And so, I wasn't really sexually involved with Hef at that point anyway.
Right.
So
you had so much going on, too. I mean, you could have gone and been a lawyer. I mean, certainly successful on your own, but there was something drawing you in. It's almost like a cult.
It is. It's like, initially, it's all very fascinating. Everything that happens in Hef's bedroom is just intriguing and fascinating, and like, wow, I'm living out this wild life. And then you realize that it's kind of just the facade, and...
So what's your pay for the year? Let's get into the financial.
Yeah, what do you make annually doing this guy? Come on, let's hear this.
I got to know. What is the pay? In other words, you're Hef's girlfriend. What that job description, if I saw it in the paper, what would the salary be?
Well, so you get $1,000 a week for your allowance. It's cash.
$1,000 a week, so that works out to about $100,000 a year.
What? $1,000 a week is $52,000
No,
a year.
I'm saying you don't have to pay taxes. It's $1,000 cash, so it's $100,000 a year. Think about it. If you had to pay taxes on $100,000 a year.
Yeah, but what they're getting is $52,000.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's tax-free.
But then they get other money.
What else do you get?
Well, you have, you go and choose a car that you want. He puts $10,000 down on it, and then he pays for it and the insurance on it while you live there.
That's a decent wage. Not bad.
Anytime we went to the Grammys or Emmys or any parties like that, he would give us $2,000 for an outfit.
Wow.
To wear.
$2 G's for the outfit for the Grammys.
And isn't there a clothing allowance in general? You can't be running around in rags.
So you got to look hot.
Right. And at the end of my stay there, he stopped doing it, which was odd.
He stopped doing what? Paying?
Giving us clothing allowance for events. I would go to the Grammys. Of course, we want to look good. We're going to be on the red carpet. And he just
all
stopped
the
doing
girls,
it.
or just you? Was he trying to ace you out?
No, all the girls.
All the girls.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then there's money for...
medical and dental, right?
Yeah, everything is taken care of. Medical and dental.
Really? That's great.
Yeah, girls get a hair and makeup allowance, so they look good.
No, he just has an account at Beverly Hills salon that we go to.
So you can go.
He pays for it.
All plastic surgeries. He got you a nose job and boobs, right?
Yeah, I had my nose shortened a little bit, but not a major surgery. And he does pay for the breast implants, yeah.
Does he require breast implants?
No, he doesn't, but it seems like, when you live there and everybody has them, it just seems like a normal part of life.
You
You're
got
like,
great
okay.
tits, I'll tell you that, if you don't mind me saying.
Well, thank you.
It looks like a good job. Who's the doctor? He did a good job over there.
Thank you. Dr. Fisher?
Dr. Fisher. He's the big guy out there,
Yeah,
right?
he was married to Brooke Burke.
Right.
Dr. Good Tits.
Yeah, let me tell you, did a nice job on you.
Thank you.
So, in other words, I guess it's a good deal. You think about it. It would compute out to about $105,000 a year, using my theory of the taxes and all that.
Nobody cares about the tax.
I always look at things like that. You know what I mean? It works out pretty good. It's not like you got to work a lot. You can hang out a lot.
You said your room, though, wasn't great at the Playboy Mansion.
No, it was surprisingly shabby, and just, every single piece of furniture was just
it's run down.
mismatched and really run down and not taken care of. And
Older people don't put much money into their
Right,
homes.
they stop for some reason or other.
Well, like I said in the book, Hef doesn't own the Playboy Mansion. It's owned by the company, so I think there's, they don't want to spend the money.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it has to be approved. Anytime that we wanted to replace the carpet or something was like this big fiasco.
Let's go to Corey. Corey in Chicago. You're on the air. You're on with Izabella St. James. Her book is Bunny Tales. It's available in stores now. It's an inside look at what goes on at the Playboy Mansion. And you know what? They run a tight ship there. You got to be in by 9 o'clock, right? You're not allowed to go out because he's afraid you're going to go out and f*** other guys, right? You're not allowed to speak to other men. And also, you have to have all your phone calls screened, right?
Oh, really?
I don't think so. I mean, I just use my cell phone. No one really called it the mansion.
No, I thought you were all screened and stuff, and the guards watch over what phone calls and stuff.
The
you
guards.
Make. There's guards, right? That guard you.
Yes, we do have guards, certainly.
Yeah. And what's that about? I mean, so nobody trusts you, really. They want you locked
I mean,
up.
even if you're going to the bathroom at a club or anywhere, you get escorted, and they're supposed to report, I think, if you're talking to guys or doing anything like that, too.
You never banged any celebrities when you were at the Playboy Mansion?
No, I didn't. I just, I thought the situation was already involved enough. I didn't want to complicate my life.
What about now? You got a boyfriend?
I'm married.
Oh, you're married?
To a guy that I write about in the book. Yes, Justin, who was my
Howard,
best
can I ask
friend.
Izabella a question?
Yeah, go ahead. Real quick, Corey.
All right, Howard, by the way, I love your show. Artie, love you. Izabella, I want to just backtrack for a second. When you used to bang when you used to bang Hef, did he ever do, like, facials and stuff like that, or was he more or less?
Would he ever blow a load on your face?
No. God.
Did Hef ever ask you to do anything sexually that you refused to do?
No.
You always were open to it. Did you ever do anal with the Hefster?
No, I mean, it's not that I wasn't open to it. It's that he never asked me to do anything, and which is good because I wouldn't.
I understand why Hef is upset by this. I mean, if I was...
It sounds terrible.
I mean, it doesn't sound good for him, but at the same point, from a guy's point of view, it sounds great. I mean, first of all, if you're 79 years old and you're able to still, either through Viagra or other means, maintain 7 women, get laid twice a week by all 7 women. From a guy's from a guy's point of view, I know, like, wow, what an awesome feat. I mean, really, in a sense, I mean, it is amazing to me. It is also very sad.
But it's a lot of illusion, because he's not really satisfying anybody.
Yeah, and he doesn't.
He can't really whip it on a girl.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, it's got to be tremendously erotic, though, when you get all these women in your room and they're all messing around with each other and they're all fawning all over you.
Yeah. Actually, I think he's more interested in seeing the girls make out than he is in actually doing anything with the girls.
So he likes to beat off while he's watching the girls get it on.
He seems to get turned on by that.
Yeah, he wouldn't be the only guy.
And something about all the girls dance around while the other girl, one girl is on half.
Well, you're just having fun, you're drunk and you're...
Let's go to Ryan. Ryan, you're on the air.
Who gives a shit about this crusty old man? I don't want to hear about it anymore.
It's not interesting to you, Ryan.
No, it's not. I'm so sick of this.
Wow.
Fucking air.
Wow.
Do you get that?
Get off! Get off!
Do you get that a lot from guys like Ryan that, like,
No.
oh, you girls are whores, you just have sex with guys for money, this kind of stuff?
No, this is actually my first time. That's quite shocking.
Andy, you want to say something from Long Island?
Hey now, what's up, brother?
Hey, Andy, what's up?
I want to ask this prostitute. Did you ever see anything about you having to watch a porn?
She said no. She said there was no porn.
What a prostitute. Hey, Howard, I got a better...
Wow, tough crowd.
You seem real depressed today.
I do. No,
You're very
I'm
low-key,
very
yeah.
excited to be here.
Are you? You nervous a little bit?
Yeah. No.
You're a very
No,
mellow
it's just
chick.
It's very early. It's what, like 4 or 5 o'clock my time, LA time. So I'm just...
So when did you get married after leaving the Playboy Mansion? How long have you been away?
About a year and a bit after I left the mansion. I met Justin at law school. We went to law school together, and...
Is he able to get it up without Viagra?
Yes.
Yeah. See, you like having sex with him. He's into you.
Right. No.
Well, it sounds good. It sounds like an interesting life. It's sad in a way, I think. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. You're doing a guy. He's got a financial arrangement. There's no love involved.
But it wasn't a financial arrangement, It wasn't like that when I met him. When I met him, he was just a really nice guy, and he was wooing me like any boy would woo a girl.
Well, I'll tell you what's sad about it. Then maybe you could relate to this. You thinking of having a kid someday?
Definitely.
All right. Let's say you have a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and your daughter says to you, "Mom, I'm moving into the Playboy Mansion. This guy's going to pay me $1,000 a week, and I'm going to sit on his pole for 10 seconds." What do you think, Mom? Now, seriously, you would say, "Honey, I want a better life for you," right?
Of course.
Right.
But, it wasn't like that when I met Hef. It wasn't like, oh, he's going to pay me $1,000 and I'm going to sit on his pole for 10 seconds. It was like, I like this guy. I was fascinated. And I wanted a break from studying and
I
life
understand.
of discipline. And it seemed like an exciting opportunity and thing to do in life. And it was very much unlike my...
Would you recommend it to other women? Let's say there's a young girl listening to this show right now, which probably statistically isn't happening. But let's say there's a young girl listening to it right now. Would you say to her, girls, aspire to sleep with Hefner and get into a financial arrangement with him?
No, of course I wouldn't say
You
that.
wouldn't?
Of course not.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, in retrospect, I can say a lot of things, but at the time, I feel like I made the right decision, and I don't regret it.
Did you always
I
have it in
wouldn't-
your mind that you would write a book about Hefner?
No, I never had in my mind that I would write a book.
Why?
I wanted to keep that experience as private as possible
So
because
why'd you
I thought
come
I was going
forward?
to be a lawyer. Because when I left, I was so confused by, living in the real world seems so strange, and I kind of needed time to reflect on what happened, and I began writing without the intention of writing a book. Just
If Mr. Hefner was here and he could confront you, he would probably say, "Why'd you betray me? I was good to you. I did the best I could. You knew what you were getting into. Why betray me?"
I don't think it's a betrayal at all. I think, he's definitely a fan of the First Amendment, freedom of speech. I don't see why I can't exercise that right and tell my story. Why should he be able to sell this illusion that he has been selling for years, this lifestyle, and, the lifestyle isn't so. I think
But wouldn't
people
you be
deserve to
hurt
know.
if he wrote about you and wrote about your vagina and saying, perhaps described it as being sort of big and loose and not that wet? And,
Well, if that was the truth,
But-
then I guess I'd have to up and go on with life.
You
but,
would.
But
All right.
the point
Fair
that
enough.
really is she lived off of that life. The illusion that he created this whole industry.
And I contributed
and
to that.
All of the money that he's able to lavish on his girlfriends comes from maintaining that illusion. So you could be ripping the food out of the mouths of, Hef's girlfriends.
That's true.
Oh, I don't think
Hey,
so.
Ralph, you're
Nobody
on the
wants
air.
them to eat, though.
Yeah, exactly. Ralph, you're on the air.
Hey, now. Hey, I didn't think it was really bad what she said about what went on there and stuff.
I don't either. I'm just wondering if Hef would think
Yeah,
so.
he might
That's
not
why
like
I
it.
asked. I'm not making a judgment on Izabella. I think that Izabella was involved in a very unusual situation, and now she's writing about it. But go ahead.
Isabella, here's what I'm wondering. You said how long were you there? Because you said when you got there it was fun and, and the illusion wore off. How long were you there, and how long did it take for all that to wear off?
That's a good question because I speak to a lot of strippers, like at Scores and stuff, and some of them love it, and then some of them will say, "When I started to be a stripper, it was really fun at first, and now I don't like it anymore." When does it wear off?
I began dating Hef in January of 2002, and I moved into the mansion 4 months later. And during those 4 months, it was still very exciting. When I first moved into the mansion, just the whole mystique of I live at the Playboy Mansion was very exciting. But I think about 8 months to a year afterwards, it just started because I wasn't really intimate with Hef anymore. I wasn't really friends with him. There were just always drama with the girls, and
then how long after that did you stay there?
I stayed another year, and it was mostly as a result of my relationship with the girls that we became best friends and we were dependent on each other.
Yeah, see, the only problem is you stayed at the party too long.
Yeah, you got bored.
That was the thing, yeah. And, I think I wrote that in my book. If I could go back and change one thing, I think I would just live there for a short amount of time, like maybe 6 months, and enjoy it and then leave.
Manish, you're on the air. Go ahead. In Kitchener, Ontario.
Good morning, Howard. Big fan.
Thanks, bro.
I used to work with Izabella. We worked at a department store in Kitchener. Do you remember that, Izabella? You worked in the toy department?
Was it when I was like 16 or something?
Yeah, you were going to Resurrection, and you
when I
worked
was
in
in
the
high
toy
school.
department.
Oh, that's so funny, yeah.
Yeah, she was a hot piece of We used to all gather around to watch her climb the ladder to get stuff off the top.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bet. Did you start having sex at a young age?
Oh, that's
Well, I wish she was having sex with me.
Were you having sex at a young age?
No, I was 16, almost 17 when I first had.
I used to whack off thinking of her. She wore thongs before they were even popular. We used to call her Dizzy Izzy.
Oh,
Really?
my.
Did you
Nice.
did you know the guys were looking at your thong when you would climb
No,
the
I
ladder?
had no idea.
Did you know you were Dizzy Izzy?
No, I didn't
You
know
didn't
that either.
Well, there you go. Well, let me tell you something, Izabella St. James. I want to thank you for stopping by. It's fascinating to hear about this, and best of luck with your book. Bunny Tales, available in stores now. Look for Izabella St. James's book. Thanks, Izabella.
Thank you, Howard.
So how was the interview?
The interview was great. I love Howard, and I love Robin, and everybody was wonderful. Some of the callers were a little bit shocking, a little bit harsh, but, I can understand. Maybe if they read the book, they'll change their mind about the situation and understand where I'm coming from.
So as predicted, you were pretty revealing in there.
I was pretty revealing, but I didn't cross any personal boundaries, and Howard was very nice and respectful, and so was everybody. I'm surprised Artie didn't make any cracks, but it was great.
So, obviously, you were pretty willing to talk about Hef because you wrote the book, but was it different actually verbalizing it to someone like Howard versus writing it down in a book?
Of course it was, but I was prepared for that, and it would be kind of hypocritical of me to write it and not be able to say it. I have to stand behind my work and my words and the truth of the story.
Now, do you feel weird now just talking about someone like Hugh Hefner that you used to date, and now you're like, Howard almost said it was like betrayal, maybe? He asked you.
Yeah, I don't feel like that at all. I was simply telling my story and happened to be a large part of my story of my life, and people want to know the truth, and I feel like I'm giving the public what they want to know and let them make up their own minds. But I love him. I really care about him, and I didn't write this book to betray him. I wrote it for myself, and I wrote it for other people to read.
So you're glad you stopped down and glad you visited Howard?
I'm honored to be here, and I'm very glad I got to meet Howard. He's a sweetheart.
All right,
love him.
Hopefully you'll stop by again and
hopefully.
Maybe a Sibian ride next time?
No Sibian rides.
All right.
But thanks for asking.
Okay.
I was driving in my car listening to the wrap-up show, and there was a lot of things said that I want to dispute. I want to address.
Well, you know what's irritating me? This boys' night out.
Yeah, me too. I'm not doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? What, they got into that yesterday?
You think it's irritating you?
Why, what happened?
What happened? What happened for you? And I'll tell you what happened for me.
Well, it just seems weird that everybody's like, well, I want to go, and I want to go, and I'm like, what are we talking about here?
I don't know.
Dinner.
It's you know what happened? Gary said to me, two things sort of happened at the same time. Gary said, hey, Beth's away. You want to go to dinner? It was very nice.
Yeah.
Very sincere. Said it to me off the air. I said, yeah, you know what? I said, that'll be fun. Maybe. I said, I gave him a day, maybe. But I said, I'm not even sure. I don't know. Simultaneously, Artie called me at home and left me a message, really sweet message saying, hey, I know you got some free time now with Beth away. Let's either go out to dinner or get a couple of guys to go to dinner. Dinner's on me, that kind of thing. Said dinner's on me 5 times. I don't know. It was very, it's on me, it's on me, it's on me. So,
well, I know you are obsessed with making sure that you always pay, and I wanted to make sure,
Whatever. So I thought about it. I said, hey, I haven't seen Artie in a long time socially. It would be kind of fun. And Gary, I always enjoy getting. I said, well, I'll mention to both these guys that we all had the same idea. Let's pick a night and go to dinner real early.
I was thinking, honestly, me, you, Fred, and Gary. I thought it'd be a nice little...
Yeah, nice little dinner.
Yeah.
No Benji?
Well, yeah, that's the problem. Here's what's happening. If you listen to the wrap-up show, then it's like, Benji. Well, Benji's like, wait,
no, I wasn't.
I'm insulted. Wait, no, I know you never say that, but it's, all of a sudden we go, well. So Gary gets on the wrap-up show with that John Hine.
Another troublemaker.
Yeah, and they're trying to figure out who should. And I didn't realize Jason feels he should be at the dinner.
Jason feels slighted. He's been waiting for an invite for 8 years or something.
Well, he's in girls' night out.
Yeah, and there's a weird thing that goes on too. Like Jason goes, Jason and Will are one person, like Sal and Richard are one person.
They
come in a package.
They come in a package. Jason and Will come in a package for some reason.
It should be like the man with 2 heads. Chop off one of their heads and put it on the other guy's body.
So Gary was analyzing the levels, and Jason and Will are definitely in the same level because it's like they're one person. You go, and then Jason even said, well, if he's going to only invite one of us, invite me. Forget Will.
Right.
But meanwhile, you don't invite Jason if you don't invite Will.
Right.
And then it's the same with Sal and Richard. Sal and Richard are one person. Yeah. They've made themselves into one person. You don't think of them as anything else because, I was even saying to Beth, maybe we should have some people out to the house. We'll have, people from the show. Maybe and then I go, oh, but there's a problem. I go, I don't want Sal in the house because he's so fucking weird. I love Sal, but he's weird. And then Beth said to me, well, what's the problem? I go, well, then I can't have Richard.
Right.
Because, well, what do you mean?
Loses out.
I go, because Sal and Richard are the same.
Right.
Can I tell you how weird it could get? But see, Jason and Will does not want to be one person. Right. Jason doesn't mind as much.
Right.
Sal and Richard, both of them want to be one person. They really do.
Right.
So John Hine had some people come out.
In fact, Will and Jason don't even like each other.
Well,
Jason
likes Will more than Will likes Jason.
Right, yeah, Will doesn't like Jason.
Yeah,
He likes him,
it was
but
a big shock when I found out Will doesn't like Jason.
I didn't know either.
Will likes Jason,
Jason.
but they became roommates sort of by convenience, not because they have a lot in common.
Right.
And then everybody thinks they're these great friends.
Yeah,
and
that's
Will's
what
like,
I thought.
Will's like, we're not great friends. I like them, but we're not like great friends. But let me tell you something. So John Hine had some people out to his house a couple of weekends ago. It was like me and a couple other people. So he drives Sal home every day, and he says, "Hey Sal, would you want to come by?" And Sal says to him, "Did you invite Richard?" And he goes, "No." And he goes, "Do you think you could invite Richard?" And John's like, that was just uncomfortable, not because he doesn't like Richard, but now Sal's dictating who, the
guest list.
Sal said, even on the wrap-up show, I can't go somewhere without Richard without telling him because I would feel too guilty.
Yeah, I mean, these two assholes have become like husband and wife.
They pee together.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Every time they walk to the coffee room together, you never see them apart.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of weird. So that's how this whole... And I was listening to this, and I said, forget going to dinner. Because
it became a big thing.
Hey, you know what's so crazy, too? I'll give you the A, B, and C. First of all, going to dinner with me is so not fun. I mean, Gary and Artie can tell you this. I mean, I go
I've
and...
always enjoyed it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not what you think it's going to be.
But it's just, I actually...
It's not even great.
I enjoy going to dinner with you
Yeah.
because we get to talk about non-show stuff, which we don't do here.
And we have a good time. But
it is enjoyable.
But it's nothing...
It's not the panacea that everybody thinks it is.
Now I got to look up panacea.
And then, like, I get an email from Wayne Siegel because he obviously listens every day. He knows everything that goes on the show.
So now he wants to be at the dinner?
No, but he goes, hey, and he acts like he doesn't listen to the radio. He goes, hey, I know Beth's away. If there's going to be any kind of dinner or you want to get it together for a boys' night and have dinner, he goes, I'm around. And then I'm like, well, how deep this is turning into a bar mitzvah?
Right. I was like imagining the table now.
Yeah.
Now you need a separate room in the restaurant.
And that's what happens.
It's a party.
And really, there's nothing great about going to dinner with me. I'm such a fucking miserable bore.
Listen, Howard, something casual. I hired Fleetwood Mac.
Right, yeah. Let's bring in the dancing girls.
Now, what's the B and the C? If the A is you're not fun, because I do think you.
The B is wow. If I go to dinner with two guys, everyone gets so hurt and insulted.
If Artie's
did you hear the rap portion? Scott the engineer?
Yeah.
I've never been invited to dinner with Howard. I've invited this guy to 50 different parties.
But not with just
not just me at dinner.
Well, the other
never happened.
And how does it get to where it's your pressure? You didn't do
now
any
you
inviting.
have to do it.
It should be made of me or
Well,
Gary.
that's what I was going to say. Now all these people are saying they want in. Artie's saying he's paying for the dinner. How are these people inviting themselves?
And I'm honored that people want to go to dinner with me. I really am. But I have to tell you, no one ever was looking to go to dinner with me. You know what I mean? I mean,
you weren't big man on campus.
No. Nobody.
You're like the
shun
homecoming
me.
queen now.
That's the problem. I'm not comfortable being the homecoming queen.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's the one thing. Everybody doesn't hear you when you say that.
I'm not the
Everybody's
homecoming
thinking
queen.
selfishly.
Well, I remember,
Scott doesn't go to dinner with anyone. Why do you want to go to dinner with me? What is this?
I didn't say that. They brought it up, and they said, is Scott invited? And I just said no. I mean, I said the truth. I didn't say I wanted to go to dinner. I never brought it up.
And it was never like that. Gary and Artie.
You did say that you've never been. You brought up that you've never been invited.
Well, you guys were talking about it, and I just said, yeah, I've never been invited, but I didn't lobby to get invited to this party.
And believe me,
he's given up, like Gary said.
I given up.
You're gonna have a nice night with your wife at home. What do you need me for?
Lobbying. First of all, it's not a party. I didn't throw a party.
Well, dinner, whatever. But I didn't bring it up. I didn't complain about it. If it happens, it happens. If not, fuck it. I mean, who gives a shit at this point?
How bad it is. When I had that party and Howard decided to get on the boat, so many people tried to dive on the boat. The boat almost
you know what?
I
It
got
looked
so
like
upset.
Cubans escaping.
Really?
I went to Robin's house. Robin had
Cubans?
this beautiful party, and I'm sitting there. I go, everyone's going on this boat. I got to go.
She's got a beautiful boat, too.
I'm going to go on the boat. So I slip on the boat, get right in there. I'm with Robin. Next thing I know, I start to feel water in the boat because the boat was tipping down into the ocean.
People were diving off
the water.
the deck
People,
as it was leaving.
I mean, and it's embarrassing.
You're a
number
rock
one.
star.
And number two, and then when I'm on there, I feel pressure. Like, well, I should be doing something with everybody.
Right.
I just want
you
to
got to
sit.
make it a big event.
Entertain the boat.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But this has turned into just. Artie and I were both had the same thought. Like, okay, how is that doing? Let's go out to dinner.
and
Now
thought
it's
it would
like
be-
the Last Supper.
I know. So I shouldn't have said anything on the air. That was my mistake. I just thought it was. I don't know. It
said
applied
it after the fact.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened.
Can we bring up one other thing? Because I didn't make it.
I should play those clips.
But it didn't make it to the wrap-up show clips. Like Will and Jason were talking about how they did go to dinner with you once early on. Right when they first started working here, I told you, hey, these two guys do great work. I want you to meet them. Right. And now they're both lamenting the fact that they were really young. They had just started working here. They were completely starstruck by you. And it almost didn't feel like a dinner. And they'd like to get another shot, but they don't know if it's ever going to happen.
Well, first of all,
that's what started Jason's lobbying. He's lobbying before time runs out.
I don't even remember that dinner.
Cinderella.
We went to Josephina's.
Oh, did we?
It was the four of us and Casey.
Wow. Well, there's a party.
Oh, my God.
What the hell was going on
Casey
there?
was building a computer at that.
Yeah, right. I didn't realize Casey was going home praying to Satan.
Oh.
Drawing in blood in the Bible.
Right. Well, let's see.
I got a new King James version I'm going to bleed on.
All right, here you go. Let me see if I should... I don't know. We've kind of actually explained everything that went on.
I didn't hear this, though. I'm dying to hear what the...
You want to hear
do
this?
the levels. You always want to hear the passion.
Right.
All right, here you go.
I got an instant message from Jason that was like sort of ha ha ha. You know what I mean?
Boy.
But he's like, Will and Jason, I would really like to go. And then I said, but if he says no to Will, then just have me come. It was a joke. It was a joke.
You sure
it was like, if you can't get both of us, then get me in.
So it was one of those jokes, but also asking to be included in the dinner.
I got the impression that they would like to come. But for Jason, I got the impression he'd like to come no matter what. And I think I know Will well enough where Will would like to come if he were invited, but is not looking to come if he's not invited. That's just Will's personality. Will's like, I'd love to come, but like, I'm not gonna fucking beg you to go.
So wait, are you saying Jason's looking to come even if he isn't invited?
Yes.
Did anybody else lobby besides Jason?
Not so far. He was the first,
and only.
But he won't be the last. I can guarantee you he will not be the last.
So Jason, you blatantly lobbied with an IM?
Yeah,
posing as a joke.
No, I wasn't a joke.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, I was being dead serious.
Level 1 is Howard, Robin, Fred, and Artie. I'm mostly in level 1, but sometimes I can be in level 2. Probably more level 1 now than I used to be, but there was a lot of times where it was those four guys in the studio, and then
I just realized all the wrap-up clips you pick, it's just you talking, Gary.
I don't pick them.
Oh, you don't?
No, John picks them.
So you mostly talk, I guess.
No, that's not true. I mean, just today it is, but it's not always at all. So rides level 1 and level 2. Benji's definitely in level 1 a lot, but certainly no lower than level 2. Level 2 is, I think, the guys in the office, which is John, Jason, Will.
Sal and Richard?
Well, see, but the thing at Sal and Richard is they're weird because not only are they connected, I think that Sal sometimes pulled down Richard's rating. You know what I mean?
No. Well, he's right about
He's
that.
absolutely right.
He's right.
That's a great analogy.
Because I would invite Richard to things.
There's a level 3, and Sal keeps Richard there.
Yep. Sal's in no man's land.
Howard, you can invite Richard. I have no problem with it, for real.
I know you don't.
I know you want me to be angry
Richard
about
hasn't.
it,
But Richard hasn't. Hey, by the way, I want to defend Sal for once.
Thank you.
Sal.
There you go.
You got to hear this clip. This is Sal on the wrap-up show, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I ran into Sal in the hall yesterday, and honest to God, he was turning the corner. And I saw him, and I said, oh, there's Sal. I never get to talk to Sal. Let me talk to Sal. So I asked him a couple of questions, and we started talking. This is before the show started yesterday. And we had a conversation. I don't know, a 2-minute conversation. And then he was telling me he had seen the Leno show, and he had some thoughts about it, which were kind of interesting to me. So I go in the studio. It dropped a bombshell around here. People started accusing Sal of trying to kiss my ass, that Sal had waited and stalked me so that he could have time with me. This is what I mean right here.
This is crazy. Everything that happens here is observed if it happens around you.
Yes. This is what
then analyzed.
Yes. And Sal did nothing wrong. I'm telling you, I stopped Sal in the hall to talk to him. Sal had nothing to do with it.
So you were kissing ass.
Yeah, I actually was. I was kind of, I wanted to connect with Sal. And I tell you, listen to this part of the wrap-up show.
What was so funny?
After yesterday, Howard had to complain about the Jay Leno show. Well, guess who else had to complain about the Jay Leno show? To Howard. And so before the show today, Sal had to stop Howard.
And that JD watches everything from that glass room.
Yeah.
He's right next to me.
He's consumed with this, too.
Well, JD sits right outside my office, and he has a glass wall, so he watches everything.
and had to just go into this long diatribe about everything that was wrong about the Leno show, and even like how bad his monologue is.
You know, JD's right. First of all, Sal's usually not in the hallway, so Sal A had to be here on time today, and then B, he had to be in the hallway. Sal doesn't usually wait in the hallway.
So you think Sal? Wait. So you think Sal planned this strike? You think he knew when Howard was walking down the hall, stepped out, and made sure that he stopped Howard in his tracks?
Yes, I think that Sal watched it last night because Howard talked about it. I do agree with that. I think that he formulated on his last night on his way in this morning. I think he formulated an opinion. Sort of a discussion to have with Howard, and made sure he was there to have it with him.
Brian, did he bounce that off you at all on your drive in?
He definitely did something like that.
He ran
it by me. He also said, it was like funny because I was like, why do you even bother watching him? All you're doing is giving him more publicity when you talk about it. And he goes, I don't know why I watch it. I guess I watch it because Howard told me to talked about watching it. So I want to, get his opinion about it.
Well, Sal was totally, trying to defend himself. And I'm here to tell you that I'm the one who called Sal into the conversation. And Sal ran into me. He was completely on the other side of the building.
You went looking for him?
No, I didn't look for. No, he just happened to turn the corner. It was a total random meeting in the hall.
All right.
There was no setup. If he wanted to see me, he would stand outside his door.
And the fact is,
watched on to.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact is, I don't know why he's catching shit about him doing maybe some show research. It's a big subject on the show.
Fine.
Sal's a writer on the show.
Right.
Yeah, why wouldn't you try to check it out and have an opinion about it?
I watched Entourage on HBO On Demand. Then I turned on Leno, and after 7 minutes, I rolled over. Then in the morning, I'm with Brian. Of course, it's a normal topic of conversation. Jay Leno comes up every day, so I discuss what I saw with Brian. We talk about a million subjects, but Brian, to say that I fabricated this or to test it out, no, he said I came across as testing it out. That's bullshit.
Dude.
Come on. Come on.
It's really not.
Okay, so now I express my interest on a show that everybody has an opinion about.
So, okay,
everybody. Just so, which all of a sudden now, me expressing an opinion turns into some sort of conspiracy I'm going to get Howard in a corner in the hallway and kiss his ass. It's ridiculous.
How many days a week? Stop talking for a second. How many days a week do you stand outside your door
Never.
and wait for Howard to
Never.
come?
He never does.
Why did you do it today?
I didn't. I was walking down the hall and he was walking towards me.
How convenient.
So Gary was really busting his balls.
Everybody believed it. It was a theory that everybody jumped on.
Sal never, ever bothered. Sal is across the hall from me, and he sits in that room. He never bothers me in the morning. And I am telling you, he was walking in the hall. He was coming around the corner, and I stopped and spoke to him.
Well, he certainly could have used your help yesterday.
I know. Well, I heard this on the replay. Ralph, you're on the air.
Yeah, I was listening to that. These guys sounded so fucking ridiculous. They sounded like a bunch of fucking jealous girls because Sal talked to you in the hall. They all were freaking out.
Yeah,
like they got some FaceTime. Sal got some FaceTime with you, and they were all fucking jealous.
And I was interested in what Sal had to say. Actually, in that JD, one thing that drives me crazy with him, he sees me walk by every day, and I always bang on his glass and say hi to him, and he acts like he don't even say hello back to me. And meanwhile, he's watching everything I'm doing.
Yeah, you're like TV to him.
Yeah, he watches it. He was busy watching Sal and myself in this hallway.
I should be in the hallway.
You know what they say, JD?
Yeah, you were sitting there beating off going, I should be with Howard.
I don't know, that wasn't it at all. It was how passionate Sal was sounding.
He was having a conversation.
Okay, I get that now. All right, calm down, guys. I apologize to Sal, and I don't know how to react whenever you just knock on my window.
I wave to you. You wave back, you mutant.
Well, I don't want to bother you.
Bother me? I'm bothering you.
Yeah, waving back would not be bothering him.
Well, sometimes I'm actually doing
JD
something
is so
too.
used to people shunning him. He's like Frankenstein. That's why he accidentally kills a girl down by the river.
Of all the people to be in a glass office to be observed.
Oh yeah. I love those tours.
I understand JD is kind of awkward and stuff, but you would figure after like 8 years of talking, he would learn how to talk and stuff. He still can't
did
talk.
you hear the tape of him yesterday on the wrap-up show?
Oh, that was great. I loved it.
JD could not get out a sentence on the wrap-up show yesterday. Wait, I don't know. Listen to this. Listen, here's JD on the wrap-up show yesterday. You got to hear this.
He's retarded.
I don't know if he necessarily actually wants me there.
He asked you point blank.
That's on the air. We'll see what happens off the air. Something happens.
He doesn't talk to anybody off the air.
Well, whatever. Well, okay. We'll see. I mean, it's still they don't even know when they're doing it.
What's going to happen off the air?
I'm not saying. I'm just. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's.
He asked you on the air. If you're not there, he's going to go, "Where's JD?" And I'm going to go, "I don't know. He didn't take it seriously."
No, well, first of all, I have to be told. Listen, no plans have been made. So until that is done, if I get the plans known to me or something, then I'll go. I guess.
What are you talking about?
I said to JD this morning, "What happens to you on there?" He goes, I get pressured because you're not allowed to have dead air, and it screws him up talking.
I love when JD goes, listen.
Right. Yeah.
Because you're going to have to listen hard.
JD's a pro, no dead air.
So you hate when those tours come through because people introduce themselves to you, right? Like, that's the thing. You hate that.
Well, it's just odd. It's just like, it's odd. I don't know them, and
It's like, I mean, it's odd. It's like,
why don't you get curtains?
I don't know.
I don't know them.
That I know
but
that.
I'm a guy and I tap on that glass and you get weird.
No, I know. But sometimes, like, I'm actually, like, putting, trying to finish editing something or whatever right. Sometimes.
Okay.
Not now.
But the speech thing, I figured, Ralph makes a good point. You think after, like, 8 years being around us and you're pretty well accepted, I can understand maybe most of your life you were shunned. But gee whiz, that's a guy. I mean, you got damaged all over you when you talk like
There's
that.
There's no change if you play JD on the air 8 years ago and today. It's just
I know. Here's JD talking about fancy restaurants because I guess he was commenting on fancy restaurants because we were talking about going out to dinner.
Right.
The problem I have with whenever I've eaten at nice restaurants is the portions. The portions seem they seem small, but after you eat it, you seem okay. But man, you look at like a little like strumpet or something, and it's like, and the fancy plates. But whatever. That's just me.
So you're a quantity guy, not a quality guy? Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I seem like I should be, or not should be, but like when you're looking at the fancy food and it's less quantity, then I become quantity. But after I eat it, I become quality. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore.
He never finished a sentence.
No, he really is that kid from that movie.
Yeah, sometimes like at the end of my stand-up set, I'll bring JD on stage and I introduce him, and the crowd loves him.
They love him,
and then he goes to say something, and he goes, "What? I don't know."
I can never. He introduces me sometimes, and every time, like, I just don't know what to say, and I haven't even came up with anything to say. And I
but I do it now. It's been 2 years. Maybe you think of a little line.
Well, I don't know.
When the tour
fancy plates.
When the tour comes, what do you mean, the plates intimidate you? What is that fancy plate?
No, I mean they're just like squares or something. I don't.
Square plates intimidate you?
That throws you.
No, but it's
There's
the
a
way.
parallelogram on a plate.
I don't know.
I start thinking about
What do you mean?
science.
I want to understand. What are you saying about plates in a restaurant?
Just they're different. They're like a design. They're an actual like people put thought into what the plate looks like.
Yeah,
And what's wrong
That
with
looks like a pharaoh.
And you don't like it?
I didn't say I don't like it. It's just different.
You just said, the portions are small.
I don't even know what I said
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah,
The silverware.
What did you mean with the portions were small, but then it's filling? Like,
Well, like
It looks small.
Well, yeah, when you first look at say something that's a smaller portion. It looks small, and it's like, how is this going to fill me? But then, after you eat it, you seem okay.
I have portion anxiety.
Do you think there are trick plates? Like the plates are so big that they make the portions look small?
No, that could be true.
It's like the mirror on your car.
That could be it. I haven't thought about that.
I don't know. The wrap-up show yesterday was really good. There was a lot going on. And then... But Sal made the best point I've ever heard him make, actually, about you, Robin.
What did I do?
Well,
crazy.
He was talking about... when you and I were sort of going at each other, and I was talking about how you want to be married, and you made this statement, and Sal actually really hit into something.
What did I say?
Sal, what'd you think of that whole exchange?
Typical Robin.
What do you
In what
mean?
way?
She's an alien. I don't mean that in a the way you might be thinking. She's just not from this planet. I don't get her. I mean, she every day some wacky shit just comes out of her. The fact that you, as a human being, cannot. I mean, she can't find love. She can't attach herself to somebody. She always pushes men away. She wants to be with somebody, but not somebody she'll miss. What the fuck?
I mean, that was key. you said, yeah, I want to be in love with somebody, but not with somebody I'm going to miss.
I never said that. See,
You did.
people are
Get the
I
tape.
said, I'm not looking to be with somebody so I'll miss them if they leave. That's what I said.
No.
I said I wanted to be with somebody because I care about them.
Robin, you know what love
but
is?
I would always want somebody to pursue their dreams
What is
without
love?
fear
That's not the
of
same thing.
making me upset.
That's not what I'm talking about. What is love to you? And don't start yelling. Tell me in a calm
Because
voice.
you won't listen to me. You're
What-
talking and not letting me tell you
Okay.
what I said.
What is love? What is love?
I want to know what
No,
love
no.
is.
What is it? What is your definition of love? I want to know.
I don't have a definition of love.
Yes, you do.
I do
Everyone
not.
does. How do you know when
Here
you're in
we
love
go.
with someone?
Everyone does. I have to.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
Okay. What was that experience
It's a
like?
deep caring for someone.
Okay. So you care for somebody.
Yeah.
This someone
Okay.
wasn't you.
Now, you said you're open to the idea of marriage.
Sure.
Okay. So far, so good, right?
Okay, we're
All
on the
right.
same page.
Same on the
So
same
far,
page.
you've said what I've said.
All right. I would assume if you marry someone, you would be in love with them. Am I correct?
I would hope so, yes.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think it would be unusual that if your husband, who you're madly in love with, went away for a month, that you would miss them?
No.
You think that you
Why
would
would I
not
miss
miss them?
I can still talk to them. It's not like they got on
Wow. You're
the
sick. You're
Mayflower.
Psycho.
And you can't ever talk to them ever
You're
again.
lying.
Oh, my
Would you
God.
miss the person?
And
who
then
you-
I would also go see them.
Let's say you couldn't.
I would look forward to enjoying them
Now,
in
I didn't ask you
another
that.
way.
Would you miss them when they were, let's say they were gone for, like, I'm going to go visit Beth, but I'm not going to see her for 2 weeks. Do you think it's unusual that I make this statement, I would miss her for 2 weeks?
Yes, the
You think
way
that's
you say it, because it's like I'm inconvenienced. I
said I missed her.
This is what it sounds like to me.
Have you ever missed
been
anyone?
Made to
You're
be
psychotic.
uncomfortable.
You're uncontrollable now.
Oh, okay.
You've gone completely off the deep end. You know what it is, and I'm going to tell you with
I
you.
have not gone off the deep end.
Off
This is
the
where
air,
I've always
this is this
been.
character you've developed on the air.
No,
wait. Because off the air,
you're an asshole.
No.
Because you don't
You
know
developed
who
a character.
I am.
I don't.
And you will
This is not the-
continually misinterpret
This is
me
not the
and
person
then
I
tell
talk to
me,
off the air.
And then tell
You're being
me
a hard ass. Be yourself.
I am
Be
not
yourself.
me.
Be yourself.
Oh, stop.
You're developing a character here because
I'm not a
you want
character.
what? You can't be a
I'm
woman.
being me.
You can't be a sensitive woman on the air.
I am as sensitive as they come.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm just not
You
crazy.
won't. You mean?
want
is it
me to be
embarrassing?
crazy.
Is it embarrassing to you to admit
want
that you would
me
miss
to
a man?
Be crazy. That's
it
what you want. You want me to be miserable
You are crazy.
and crazy.
No, you're crazy.
I happen
You're
not
insane.
to be a miserable
You're not crazy.
person.
You're nuts.
I don't look for reasons to be upset.
You mean it would What about admitting that you might miss another human being is embarrassing to you? What does that say to you?
How can you miss somebody these days? There's so many ways to communicate.
Well, it's
Wow.
good that she can even make that statement because she doesn't even know who this guy is, and she can't say maybe I'd miss somebody.
Because I guess she's never really missed anyone.
No, I haven't.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
With who? Mr. X?
Mr. X, yeah.
You didn't look like you were missing him, I'll give you that.
I miss him.
I was like, see ya.
I don't think you've been in
Take
love.
care, brush your hair.
I loved him very much.
You were in love with him.
Yes.
And was there a time where you wouldn't see him for a month?
Probably not a month.
2 weeks?
No, never that long.
All right. Well, then I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to get this out of you, but I think there's nothing wrong with admitting
But
you might miss someone.
haven't had her
You're-
gone for a month. You were having these issues. She hadn't even left yet.
Yeah, because I miss her.
But she was there.
I was sad that she was leaving. Yes, that's true. That's love.
Oh, please. That's ridiculousness.
That's ridiculous.
No,
What do you
yes,
think
it's
love
ridiculous.
is? I'm in touch with my feelings. You're
Oh,
not.
You're not in
You're
touch
fucking
with
off the
any-
wall.
You're
off the wall.
You're crazy.
Well,
you're
Howard, you're
having
the other-
feelings of missing a person while they're still there.
No, I knew that I would miss her.
But
we
how
were
did you know
sad.
that? She hadn't done it yet.
Holy mackerel.
But Howard, you're the other way. Beth goes away for a night and you miss her.
No.
And this is what I'm saying. He's already experiencing something that hasn't happened.
No. Listen, I'm a
Now,
functioning...
you can tell me that is not
I am-
crazy, and a lot of people will go along with you, but they're all crazy.
Why
too.
are you worried about your cat dying, but your cat's not dead yet? Why are you worrying about it?
I wasn't worried about my
Why are you
cat
worried about
dying.
it? Yes, you are.
I was worried about
Why are you
him
worrying
suffering.
about it? Oh, come on.
And wondering
He's
what
not-
to
how do you
do
know
about
he's
it and
suffering?
having to make the decision to put him to sleep.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it was.
I think you've lost it. And I think you're not in
guess
touch.
what? We're both of the same opinion about each other.
Right. You've gone off the deep end now.
You are a mess.
I'm not a 34 on the narcissism scale.
No, you're probably a 60 if you answer the questions right.
And you're not jumping out of planes.
That's right.
That's insane.
Oh, no, he's not jumping off the chair. He won't go out.
Oh, my God. So if,
Can't even get him to dinner.
if you decide to put your cat to sleep in a month, would you be sad?
What?
If you decide to put your cat to sleep in a month, will you be sad?
If you tell me now in a month I have to put my cat
That's
to
right.
sleep,
Will you-
that's different than being able
Why
to
be
talk
sad
to
now?
Beth on the phone.
But why be sad now? The cat's here.
That's
Why be
different than
sad
being
now?
able- because I'll never be able to be with him again. You
Oh.
will be with Beth again. You can
I
talk
see.
to her every day.
I see.
Can't make out with a phone.
Yeah. It's a big difference between somebody being with you and talking to them on the phone.
No, there's a big difference
Robin,
in having this
can I
feeling
tell you something?
that you
There
can't be
isn't-
attached to someone unless they're there.
Why live together at all then?
There's some people who don't have to live together.
There isn't a person listening to this conversation right now saying,
Look,
what
just
happened
because
to Robin?
everybody's
Do you understand?
nuts doesn't make
so
it
you're
right.
the normal one.
Just because
Do you
everybody's
see the narcissism in
nuts
that?
doesn't make it right.
Everyone
and
else-
number two,
everyone else is abnormal
has
and you're normal.
nothing to do with right.
No, you're putting on an act. I don't even believe what you're saying.
And I'm just telling you who I am. You don't want to know me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know who you are, but this is not who you are.
Okay,
This is the character,
I'm
Robin.
the person you have in your head, not the person I have in my head.
You are a narcissist.
And you agreeing with Sal, you really ought to question yourself.
I agree with Sal. I agree with Sal.
That right there should tell you something.
Well, I agree with that. No, but I think don't. I mean, if you care about someone, you could say to them, "I'm going to miss you." I'm going to miss. You're going to miss them.
No, not Robin. She only misses them. She doesn't even miss them when they're gone, and certainly would never miss them and say, "Gee, I'm going to miss you when you're gone."
He misses her while she's here.
No, I said I'm going to miss you. That's the
you
difference.
were already experiencing the
No.
missing. Ugh, I'm so upset she's leaving.
Yeah, I like being with her.
It depends on how much you let it affect you, but everyone can relate to saying, "I'm going to miss
And that's
somebody."
of course, what Robin is talking about is
enjoying
abnormal.
the time that you're with
Who said
the
I wasn't
person.
enjoying? We had a great time.
Oh, please.
That's not weird. Of course you would. You realize you're going to miss Beth. if
Look
you're
at who's
about
talking.
it.
Listen, you're the
Mr.
only
Bond.
one. Robin, you're the only one who even
I don't care if I'm the only
enunciates
one.
this.
I'm simply telling you who I am. Why do I have to be like everybody
Well,
else
no,
for you?
But listen, you've got a problem. You need to go back in therapy.
I have a problem.
This is tremendous narcissism. It really is. And you know what? I understand why you built
you're
up these
so
defenses.
Funny. You're so
I know
funny.
it works
There's
for
no
you.
defense here.
Yep. You're very, very defensive. Right now, you're being very defensive. I'm trying to help you, and you're not allowing me in. Fred, what do you make of what Robin's
Don't
saying?
even start with Fred.
Fred will tell you the truth.
Fred's a committed,
What
successful.
difference does it make? What difference
think
does
Robin-
it make? What the opinion
I'm
is?
just, I want you to understand that this sounds abnormal.
I think Robin believes what she says, and I think her
It's sad.
standpoint, I find it a little sad. I do.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think
I'm only saying 'cause
it's a
I'm sad
form
for you.
of protection. It's like you don't allow yourself to get
She's very
that
well
close
protected.
to people, and I understand
The
that. I've
suit
been
of
that way
armor.
myself sometimes.
She's more covered than Lady Gaga.
Do you think?
But I understand why she has that opinion.
We've all
I do
been
understand
burned
it.
by the
Right.
flame of love.
Robin, I understand.
And by the way, Sal,
You're all
and that,
codependent. That's what your problems are.
But and I'll ignore that insult. But in that clip with Sal,
They're
Sal,
insulting me, but you're going to ignore my
Sal was
insult
being
to
a
you.
kiss ass in that clip. In that clip right there,
A
where he
kiss
was
ass where?
attacking Robin, he was being a total kiss ass.
To who?
To you.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
didn't. Robin
he
and I
had
really
to put,
didn't
he
have
had
much
to
of a
put,
discussion.
he had to put Robin down.
No, he's saying.
No, Sal does that. Sal does
pass
that.
judgment
It's a
on my
wild.
feelings.
It's a wild statement when somebody says, "I certainly don't want to be in love with someone If that means I have to miss them.
I didn't say that either. I said I wouldn't fall in love with someone so that I could miss them and make them uncomfortable about living their lives.
How can you control? How can you control missing someone?
But that's part of the
Why would you want to
equation.
control that?
I mean, the definition of
I think
love.
it's. You know what? I think
First
Beth
of all,
loves the fact that I
just because
miss her.
somebody leaves doesn't mean they're ripped out of my heart.
Listen, darling.
But those are your words. That's not what's going on.
That's not
here.
what's going on. Beth likes the fact that I miss her.
Good for her and good for you.
And so would you, and you would enjoy that
but
too.
I would not feel good about you feeling bad.
That's not a bad feeling, missing someone. It's being human.
That's part of love.
That's called being a human being.
For you, Fred.
For anybody.
And,
if you go to a definition in the dictionary, love is part of an affection and an attraction.
My life isn't falling.
Miss them?
My life isn't
It
falling
happens.
apart, Robin. It's just I miss
Yes,
her.
it
That's it. No, it's not. I'm functioning very well. I'm having a great time.
You didn't know if you could.
I had a great day yesterday.
Sure you did. You were miserable.
I had. You're talking about being a human being, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something. The day a guy calls you,
okay, I'm an alien, just like Sal said.
if a guy called you up and said, "Robin, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. I miss you," that would melt your heart. And stop saying.
No, it's not.
You're
what
so full of
you say. You say, "Oh, where's my wife? She's supposed to be here for me."
Oh,
What
my goodness. That's not what I'm saying. I enjoy being with her.
said.
And wouldn't you be honored if a man
See,
called
now
you
you're
up?
taking what you said and what
Wouldn't-
I'm reacting
No.
to and turning into this noble thing.
Listen.
That, wow, honey, I really miss you.
I love you, and I'm sad for you.
Please.
That's all I'm going to
Yeah,
say.
do you miss me when you don't see me?
Do you think
Not right now, I don't.
Robin,
Right now, I need to get away from you.
You can't miss me. You
that's
can
not
see
true.
me.
I miss you right
and
now.
You've never missed me.
I do miss you, and you know I miss
never
you.
called and said, "Robin, I miss you."
Listen, we didn't, yes, she did. When we were in Washington and we were broken up as a team.
We were apart for
And
a
did you
long
miss
time.
me? I missed you.
I missed you every day.
All right,
But
so-
I never said anything.
And you're in love with me.
Do you think Robin could ever be married?
No.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't
Oh,
say that.
listen to you, Ralph. Could you? No.
No.
No, but you don't realize that. Now you're thinking about being
I'm looking to learn something.
You want to
You're
know
not.
something, Ralph? Robin could be married. I'm going to take that back. I'll tell you why.
I agree with you,
Because
Howard.
Robin off the air is a mush.
A mush.
She loves romance. She loves to be with her partner. I've seen her in action. And the day that she meets the right
I
guy.
certainly would enjoy another human being.
Yes,
Sure.
she would.
I would
And-
enjoy it.
And Robin needs a man who is going to miss her when he's not with her and really enjoy her and be with her. She's a lovely woman.
If she found that perfect match,
And-
she would miss him as
Oh,
much
yes.
as you miss
Believe
Beth.
Well,
me.
I'm certainly willing to find out.
Yes. She wants to explore this side of herself. She's on guard.
I'm just telling you what I know.
You need eHarmony.
I know what I know about you, and I know the real you.
All right, Howard. You
And
know
you're
what?
a
There
mush,
are times that
and
I
you're a
know you
romantic.
better than you know yourself.
No. And I agree.
And they, maybe the same is occurring here.
You're
but
a
I don't
romantic.
know what you're talking about.
You're a romantic, and you love
romance, of course.
Yes, you do. And you would melt.
She would go gaga.
If a man,
Lady Gaga.
You'd be like Lady Gaga. If a guy said to you,
You'd have a bird's nest on.
if a guy,
You miss me?
I'd be
Robin-
wearing a mask.
I'd be wearing
a beehive.
Robin, I had to go to Vegas or go to, I don't know, pick a place, Atlantic City for 2 months.
Atlantic City. I
don't
think
know,
I
wherever
could
they
get
get
there.
Cincinnati.
and whatever it is, you had to work or whatever, and you were separate, or he had to go to the Middle East. I don't know. You're with some Arab. I don't know what you're with.
Hello, Osama. I can't take it. I miss you lots.
Right, and you go.
Going around about this guy? Is there some guy in Florida or something she's flying around?
What is this?
Like, isn't there some guy in Florida or something?
I don't know what Ralph is talking about.
Yeah,
Is that true,
I think so. I think there's something.
Robin?
There was
I
a
don't
rumor.
know what Ralph is talking about.
I
I'm
don't
not
know of
flying
this.
around to Florida.
You are seeing a guy in Florida.
No, I'm not.
Well, what if this guy called you up and said, "You know what, Robin? I miss you."
This imaginary guy?
Let's say, I don't know. Who knows? Ralph seems to know
I
something.
think over the summer there was. So you were in Florida a lot.
I was not in Florida a lot. I was in Florida once.
Were you seeing a man in Florida?
I see lots of people in Florida.
Were you seeing a romantic man
No.
in Florida?
No.
Okay, all right. I agree. I know you don't lie, so she's not. She's telling the truth.
Are you dating Dan Marino?
Ralph, she doesn't lie to me.
I don't know.
No, she would always tell me the truth. She would even say, I prefer not to answer. But if she said she didn't have romance in Florida this summer, then she's telling the truth. What you think?
Look,
You think Robin would lie to me?
You think she's Sandra
Robin would lie to
Did
me?
sleep with Sandra Bernhardt.
Do you think Robin would lie to me? Robin, are you lying to me when?
No, I'm not lying to
All right,
you.
so you did not have sexual relations in Florida.
No, I did not.
Okay.
Was there somebody in
Georgia.
Florida you were seeing or interested in?
I go to Florida because I like the state.
Well, that's not answering the question.
The state the Klan started in? Come on.
So
They got good taste.
all right, so
Wow.
I'm
In
just saying,
states, anyway.
Florida flies around the country to see men.
right,
What?
Because she misses him.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I say you fly around the country to see men.
All
She
right.
loves romance, and she's a very, very soft-hearted person, despite the on-air demeanor. And there's certain defenses everybody builds up, including myself. And her particular defense is the suit of armor that Robin wears every day.
She tries to be tough.
Is this tough guy thing.
Good
But let me
Lord.
tell you something, and this is an advice to all men who want to be with Robin. You shower this woman with the kind of attention I'm talking about, where you say, Robin, I love you, I miss you.
Yeah.
She will melt
like
and
butter.
be yours forever.
See, I can relate to I'm with a lot of women who actually need a shower.
When you were seeing
Well,
Jim,
they're on drugs, these
when
girls.
you were seeing Jim and you were in the middle of that hot and heavy, you didn't miss him when he went on the road and
No.
no?
That's what he did.
Did you miss him?
No.
Okay.
Strange.
All right.
Poor Jim.
I'm crestfallen.
This is why I failed.
All right. Thank you, Ralph. All right. Mr. Smooth, you have the last word on this. I must take a break.
I
It's
don't
been
want to hear from Mr. Smooth.
You do not?
He's Mr.
Who
Smooth,
is
Robin.
Mr. I don't even know what Mr. Smooth is
Got to know
going
what
to
he's
say.
talking
I
about.
don't know what he's talking about.
Robin doesn't want to hear from you.
Why are you wasting your time with Robin?
What?
She doesn't know what. Why are you wasting your time with Robin? She doesn't know what it feels like to be in love. There's
She
nothing
knows.
wrong with you missing Beth. She's 2,000 miles away. That has nothing to do with her talking on the phone. Maybe just miss holding her in bed.
Of course.
No idea what the fuck she's talking about. She's way off.
Again, all of you are crazy.
You want to know something? The opposite has been true in my life, where my reaction to somebody, leave me, I wouldn't even acknowledge that I miss them, and I would behave.
But that's a defensive mechanism.
And I would behave in a strange. That's right.
But you
that was my way of
didn't
getting through it.
acknowledge what you felt.
And I'll tell
That's
you,
what you're
now
saying.
I'm acknowledging what I feel, and you're not acknowledging what
I
you
didn't
feel.
say you weren't acknowledging what you
Right.
felt. I said what you felt was sad.
Yes, I wasn't acknowledging it. You're right.
Howard, you were right on point the other day when you said you knew you were in love when you want to lay back in bed with Beth after you had sex with her. All those other chicks you just want to get rid of, right?
That's right.
That's a fact. That's what happens. You wait
Because
all
you like being with them.
3 o'clock in the morning, you're hightailing it out of there. When you're in love, you want to stay in bed with her the rest of the night.
Absolutely.
Mr. Smooth.
Mr. Smooth. No wonder you don't want to speak to Mr. Smooth.
I know.
I'll tell you, the worst thing to
I
go
tried
through
to
is
tell you.
the worst thing to go through is if you miss somebody and they have no recollection you even dated.
That's happened to me many times.
Oh, I've gone through that.
Or they answer the phone.
Sometimes
Who
I
is
thought
this?
many times I thought I was in a relationship with someone, and
Right.
it turned out they didn't even know it.
Honey, do you realize I'm your boyfriend? Because I've been telling people. Who are you?
My first girlfriend that I called, the one I've had in the studio here.
Robin?
Yeah, like
yeah.
she had other men when she was, with me, and I said, you're my girlfriend,
God.
and she goes, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. She goes, I didn't realize.
I guess everybody treated her the same way.
She said, if I had, she goes, I didn't think of you as my boyfriend. I mean, I'm seeing other people. I mean, I don't know that she had sex with them, but she saw people.
I miss the guy you're fucking too.
You know how it feels.
What?
You were on the other end of the stick. You know.
Absolutely. Many times. Artie's telling the truth.
No, that in all seriousness, I've
Many times
missed a woman and they have no
idea who you are.
They're not even close to the same feeling.
Right. All right, thank you. All right, Robin, everyone agrees with me.
Well, that's good for you. Doesn't mean it's right.
Zolar, what do you think?
Zolar.
Mr.
Look
Smooth
at
Zolar.
who we're having comment on.
Zolar's a bright guy. Go ahead, Zolar.
Well, yeah, actually, I was thinking of it as, I kind of miss them, but I kind of anticipate, my girlfriend's return. I don't miss them. What I was going to call to say is I hate when, I'm about to go somewhere and do something for 2 weeks, for instance. Before I even go, I'm getting the guilt from her. Oh, my God, you're going to leave me. I'm going to
That's what I'm talking about. That's wrong.
Well, that is wrong, but I don't do that.
Yes, you were doing
No.
You totally are doing that, Howard. I mean,
No,
you know,
no,
like,
no,
oh,
no,
where
no.
is
And
my
that's
wife?
what I was objecting to.
Right, I knew
see.
that. I knew
All
that,
right.
Robin.
All right,
Thank you,
Joel.
Zolar. You are brilliant.
See?
I told you I was smart.
I
Robin,
tried
you
to
said
tell you that.
Robin, you said that like other people have said he's brilliant.
All right, Robin, good for you. You have your point of view. I don't buy it, but all right. That's your way of getting through life, and I respect that. All right. And I must take a break. I can't talk to you all morning about this.
Look, let's never talk about it again.
Fair enough.
You don't want to hear the wrap-up show today, Rob?
All right, we have Lisa G here with headlines. Lisa G is going to tell us what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Come on in, Lisa.
Lisa Glassberg takes shit at work.
Lisa?
Yes, hello.
What do you have? Hi.
Well, I know you were
Lisa agreed with me.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, I do.
You want to you think missing a person is bad?
No, but it's how you're missing them. Robin is very independent.
Let's say how you're missing them is, there's ways to missing people that's appropriate and inappropriate.
Right.
Okay. But what's the idea that you don't miss someone? I mean, have you ever heard a human being say they don't miss someone? Let me ask you something. I've gone to a restaurant, as Fred just said. He said, I've gone to a restaurant, he says, and there's Beck's beer. If it's not there, I miss it. I mean, I
miss Beck's beer.
Oh, my
You've never
God.
missed someone?
I have, yeah.
You know why? Because you're human. And Robin misses people, but she doesn't want to admit it.
I miss heroin.
Right. You're right. Okay. So you missed something.
Can I tell you?
All right, I will tell you. I miss people who have died because you
Sure.
can't contact them again.
Okay. And then to a
But if
lesser
you're
degree.
constantly in contact, what are you
No.
missing?
First of all, you can
missing
contact
being
them.
with that person,
You're
spending
being
time
with them when you're
no,
with
you're not.
them. Even when you're on the phone, you're with them.
Not with. That's not being with someone. That's checking in.
Again, that's this
maintenance.
neediness of yours. This, like they got to be there in the
Oh
flesh.
my God! You know how long it took me in therapy to admit that I miss someone? That this is a major accomplishment for me. That and that you.
I tell you, that doctor's steering you in the wrong way.
No,
This is what he's doing.
It's a very good
He's
thing.
turning your fag!
I'm enjoying actually feeling human and valuing someone and thinking that they're more important than someone else, that placing them above
all
others.
the time. I don't have problems with thinking somebody's more important.
No, this is bullshit. Now, maybe Lisa's never been in love either, because the two of you...
It's highly unlikely.
The two of you are very similar in many ways.
She loves two things, violins and cookies.
Yeah, you should start a support group.
A support group of what?
I miss my
we don't
cat.
Need support.
You miss your cat? Oh, that's terrible. Why would you miss a cat?
Is the cat alive?
Easy, Larry King.
Because I love it. And
Right. In other words, your cat is home, but now you're at work, you're missing the cat.
When I go on vacation, I miss my cat.
Sure, of course, that's normal. That's called being a human being. And Robin has the same feelings. She's, for some reason,
Again,
created a persona.
What you're calling missing a person and what I would call missing a person are two different things.
No, they're not different.
Yes, they are.
In the way that Lisa can miss her cat, because she loves the cat.
I don't miss the cat like that. I notice that
don't
the cat's
label
not
it.
there.
You notice that the cat's not there?
So it's like a couch.
I feel sad for you. That's all.
God. Don't feel sad for me.
I'm so.
Who needs your pity?
You don't know that it's sad that you can't feel.
I'm not.
You can't
sad.
feel attached to anyone.
Be sad.
How sad is that?
I'll only be sad for me if I get sad.
The struggle you put up to admit you're human.
I am not human.
Boy, oh boy! No wonder that therapist quit the business.
Well, I'm not.
You know why a therapist left the business?
Well, your piano teacher committed suicide.
That's right. You know why? Because I was horrible at playing the piano.
So,
and you,
at least this woman had the good sense to just go.
You drove that woman batty. She said, "There's no way. I can't even get her to be human."
Not another 34 at 12.
She got her down to a 34.
I do a 34 under protest.
She's at 100.
I don't feel sorry for Robin not missing
I do.
anybody because she does miss somebody.
Of course.
She does.
Yeah, she does.
I know, but it's
You
just
know
sad that
what?
she has to put this persona on.
I don't have a persona again.
Well, it's
Is
a
there any
protection.
way-
You know
A
what?
protection.
I don't want
a
to talk
protection.
to you
a
anymore
protection.
because if
I'm
I
sad for
can't
you.
say what I feel, I got to. You know what?
You don't feel that
I'll
way.
end this right now.
You don't feel that
You're
way.
absolutely right, Howard.
Thank you.
I miss someone every day.
Not every day.
And I'm miserable.
I didn't say you were miserable. normal.
cry.
It's human to miss someone,
I
Robin.
can't get out of bed sometimes. I
Lisa,
miss him
do you
so
miss your
much.
cat today? Even though you saw your cat this morning, do you miss the cat?
A little bit. I had
All right, so that's what we're talking about. Robin won't admit that.
I have a question for
I have
Lisa.
cats. Ask me if I'm missing them.
Well, of course not. You're Robin. You're a robot.
I feel guilty about that. It's like, oh my God, I can't
Why
believe
feel
it.
guilty? That's human.
I know.
It's called being human. And Robin is human, and she misses things and people and cats, but she doesn't want to look at it. It's too painful to her. But why? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Lisa, it's human.
Again,
I'm not a
something
psychiatrist.
happened. I'm not in pain.
Well,
I
that's
didn't
good.
say it's not
And it
necessarily
wouldn't
pain.
be painful if I did feel that.
Oh my God in heaven.
What's wrong with you? Why are you
What's wrong with
struggling so
me?
much? Why does this
Oh,
bother
my
you so
God
much?
almighty.
What is your thing about this?
Because I suffer from the same thing.
This is
It
a
took me a
thing-
lot of therapy to miss someone.
This is a thing for
I'm
you.
sad for you.
If you keep saying
Your
that.
protection
if
makes
you
me sad.
keep saying that. See,
Sorry.
That's what irritates me
I see the
about
sadness
you.
in this.
It's for you it would be sad. Don't feel bad for me. There's no reason
What
to
do
feel bad for me.
do you remember the show Star Trek? I'll leave you with this thought. Do you remember the show Star
Don't
Trek?
leave me with an
Answer yes or no. Do you remember? Do you remember the show Star Trek?
Do I? Let's see.
Right.
I miss it actually.
And remember how funny it was, the Vulcan Society, because
Funny.
remember
They
the
were logical.
right. Remember the Vulcans tried to eliminate all emotion. Remember that?
They did.
You know why that was interesting to us as human beings in terms of a plot to a story?
They
Because
were rational.
you can't eliminate emotion. And you're trying, and I understand.
I have not eliminated emotion.
All right.
I have
Okay.
emotions. I just don't have your emotions.
You're not 100% Vulcan. Not yet, Robin. There's still some humanity in there. You weren't raised on Vulcan. Stop it. I revel in the fact that you're chic at every
I
age.
just agreed with you. Why are we still having this conversation?
No, you didn't agree with me.
I'm devastated. I miss everything.
Good. Well, then you're sick because you shouldn't miss everything.
I miss it all.
Sal, look when you started, man. Everyone turned on Robin.
I didn't start anything. Robin started it. I mean, that's her. I just brought it to the forefront. I was the one who had the balls to say it because everybody here is a bunch of ass kissers. You know, they all walk on eggshells. Bunch of wusses.
No, what do you really feel? That she can't find love?
Look,
She
can find anything she wants. You know what I mean? She can find planes to jump out of. She can find race cars. She can find all that stuff. I'm not saying that she can find love. I'm saying that she prefers not to find love.
Why?
She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. Look at all the women in life, a good majority of women. What do they have? They have somebody that will provide them shelter, security, money. Robin has the ability to do that all on her own. She's completely self-sufficient. She doesn't need all that shit. So, you know, if you really think about it, what's love? The only thing you really love are your children. You don't really love somebody you're with. I mean, you do in the beginning, but afterwards, it's like a Jekyll and Hyde syndrome. You don't love somebody anymore. You're stuck with somebody. It's like having a roommate you can't get rid of. So there's no real love. So Robin has the ability to buy love. You know, she can get love whenever she wants because she's in that position. Now, if Robin was a cashier, let's say at the dollar store in Hoboken, I can almost bet that she would find love. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ask some Spanish broad who's working at the Sizzler washing dishes. She looking for love? You bet your sweet ass she's looking for love. You know, but the definition of love to some people are different than others.
So, Lisa, being the only other female on the staff, what do you think about this whole conversation about love and missing people?
I think they're really ganging up on Robin, and she is who she is. If that's the way she feels, then that's who she is. You can't make someone something they're not. So that's, I feel for her when everyone gangs up on her and goes, oh, you're not human, you're a Vulcan, whatever. So she's been in love before, and no one can tell another person how to love someone. You have to do what's right for you.
But do you agree with Howard and Fred and Artie about, missing someone?
Well, I
That means you love them?
know that's, well, I don't know if that means that you love or don't love someone if you do or don't miss a person, but I know with me, I'm very independent, so do I miss someone? Yeah, I would, but I wouldn't let it, ruin my day or my week. It's just like a little something you keep in your back pocket. I miss them. I wish I could see them, and that's it. I think maybe Robin was taking it to mean that, to the extreme, that if you miss someone, she's listening to Howard and going, oh my God, my whole week's ruined. I just think she's very independent, and she's okay by herself, and she's great with someone too. I think that's the best of both worlds, not to lose who you are. Do I miss things? Yes, I do. Like I was telling Howard, yeah, I miss my cat, and I always feel so silly because when I first adopted my cat, I went, okay, I have a cat, here's some food, see you later. And I ended up really missing him, and I felt so weird about it, but now I really enjoy the fact that I care for something and I love him and I miss him. It's just a part of who I am, but I can't tell someone else how to behave. So, good for Robin. I'm her biggest fan, so it's all good.
Everyone in there was pretty much against you on, the definition of love, and because they're saying if you miss someone, you love them. What would you?
Is that how they know? They can't know unless they're in pain. See, that's my contention, that love shouldn't cause you pain. And they're all looking for pain to figure out if they're in love.
So how do you know?
Because you care about the person. You like being with them. But you don't have to be in pain just because they leave you.
So you think all of them have just
I think they have problems. They don't want to face them. They're little whiny babies and they're codependent and they don't want to deal with themselves.
And what do you think of Sal's comments?
I told Sal that he can go to hell.
The monkey, his children's. Doing Howard, going to promote Spelling Bee, the show him out on Broadway. And then Howard wants me to do a bunch of impressions, so I'm going to peel off 20 or 30 of them and drink some coffee, go out and have a cigarette afterwards. It's going to be a good morning.
So you're ready to hang this morning?
I'm ready. I'm gonna. If he wants to do some impressions, I'll do a bunch of them. I'll just start going.
So that's what he loves. He's worried about with some comedians, it's like putting them on the spot, but you seem...
No, I know. I'm a performer.
And you're ready to perform.
Yeah. I got my coffee. I had a Red Bull earlier. I'm doing pretty good.
All right, cool. We'll see you.
I'll have another Red Bull, and then we're really going to go.
How about the roof?
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll see you inside then.
Sounds good.
Darrell Hammond's here, Robin. He's Darrell Hammond is the real talented guy on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, the guy they build every other cast around.
The guy who they can't live without, or else they'd have nobody to do impressions.
Yeah, after they get him, they can put everybody else in place.
Bibbidi-bibbidi-bibbidi-bop.
Is he the longest running?
Yeah, I think Darrell is at this point. Hey, Darrell.
What? Hey. He's lost a lot of weight. What's he doing?
Oh, man. You look thin.
Are you anorexic?
He must be dating again. What's the state of your marriage?
I don't know.
Oh, he's dating.
Oh, my God.
You don't lose weight.
Hi there.
Right, Artie?
Hi.
Well, that's what happens.
He's not getting any sun, though. He must just be sleeping with these women.
He's white, man.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
You still married or not?
I don't know how that's happening. It's kind of a situation. You know how it is when life is confusing and stuff like that. I mean,
Darrell's already been married to the same woman twice.
It's complicated.
Right?
Complicated.
Haven't you married your wife twice?
It's like 3 times.
3 times?
No, it was twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Comedians are all fucked up.
No, we've heard this story before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Complete mess.
Why is that? Why are comedians so...
You don't consider yourself, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
but I'm not even that funny.
Huh?
I can't do impressions.
Stop it. You know, I'm goofy. So,
so what's going on with the love life? You got a girlfriend or what?
Listen, I think there's a lot of things that, I'm going to answer this like a politician.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Answer it as.
Let me just say this. Let me say it give like a non-answer, okay? Okay. Well, I think that there's a lot of things that we consider from time to time. I mean, certainly having a girlfriend is one of those things. Having a job, the kind of job you want is. We live in a post 9/11 world. Everyone is trying to learn as they go. We're flying by the seat of our pants. We're trying to put a whole thing together, and that's exactly what we're doing.
You know what I love about guys?
How's that? Like that one, Robin?
Darrell,
yeah, that was good.
I like when you ask Darrell, like you ask him a simple question. Are you married anymore? And he doesn't know if he's married anymore.
I know. That's a comedian.
That's a comedian. That's a guy who knows how to make people laugh. You're in a tough situation. I sense that as a kid you felt deprived of love and a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And now you're on Saturday Night Live. There's hot chicks involved in that. Audience members who want to have sex with you. And it's tough. It's tempting.
It is. Listen, the whole, I think it's tempting. It's a post 9/11 world, and everyone's trying to learn how to get by, and that's exactly what we're doing.
What do you, so you're in negotiations with Saturday Night Live right now?
I don't know. Like every summer we have like some talks, and I guess we're going to start to have those talks pretty soon, and we'll see.
You got them by the balls.
So it's from year to year.
Yeah, and it's not like a weirdness to it. I mean, we've known each other a long time.
Who handles it? Lauren himself, or
he's obviously overseeing the whole affair.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
So what's the hang-up? I mean, you want a lot more money and they don't want to give it to you?
It's not even a hang-up. We haven't even started talking about it. And we talked about it, and we're leaning in that direction. But I mean, there are lawyers coming in, and
you're in the driver's seat.
Listen,
not too many guys can do this list.
What do you got over there?
Bill Clinton, Al Gore, Giuliani, Jay Leno, Barney Fife.
You do Hillary Clinton, she seems to be a front runner.
You don't do any women.
No.
There's no
she
women
the front
on
runner?
Who knows? I just thought
I want
I'd
to come
throw
back
in
like
if
in a
you
month
do.
and do some more for you. There's a couple I'm going to learn coming up there, I think. Yeah.
You don't do Barack Obama yet.
No. But I want to come back. If you guys, when I do Caroline's in a month or something. But
who are you working on?
Nothing. I've been trying to work on this spelling bee, but
spelling bee.
Imus was pretty funny this year.
Do you do Imus?
I did Imus, dude.
No, I never heard that.
I wish I wouldn't have said it. I'm sorry that I said it, but I was using my words. I was talking.
Yeah, he doesn't ever actually say anything. I never know what in fact, you're almost too clear.
Too articulate, yes.
I'm an idiot. That's pretty good.
Thanks.
I'm an idiot. Artie, you must respect. Artie, you must respect Darrell.
I was talking.
Because Artie had to do impressions for Mad TV all the time.
God,
and you said it was torturous.
The hardest thing ever. I mean, they would make you listen to tapes, and it was so funny. I could get it right before a take, maybe if I heard it, and I go, all right, I got the voice for 10 seconds. And you just respect that talent so much once you try it, absolutely.
And this is the pressure of, because you're probably getting that stuff, topical stuff, you're getting at the last minute and stuff.
Yeah, well, I remember they gave me, it was the mid-90s. It was probably the first year you started on SNL, 95. They gave me, like, Newt Gingrich, and who the fuck does Newt Gingrich?
Is hard.
And I'd have to listen to him give speeches and then just go right into it.
Yeah, there's really nothing much there.
And just sort of get in the ballpark.
Is that how it works for you on Saturday Night Live? Do you have to, do the writers come to you and say, hey, we need Pee Wee Herman in a sketch?
Yeah.
And then you have to go learn Pee Wee Herman, or they just know what you know already?
No, you have to learn it.
So if I come to you and say, do Pee Wee Herman, what do? You get a tape recorder and you just sit there and you...
Yeah. You sort of break it down into the different, it's everyone talks in like 2 or 3 different ways. Like Pee Wee, what was Pee Wee have? He had that sort of thing. Look, Alexis, I like you. Like you. Like you. You know what I mean?
But is there anybody you ever found that you couldn't do? You just couldn't get a handle on?
Yeah, just too many to think about. I mean, you run out of time.
So you have Saturday Night Live by the balls, because how many guys are there in television who you can go to consistently, and it's not even just like doing an impression. Right, exactly. It's not even like just doing an impression. It's like when you do Jesse Jackson and stuff, you make me laugh. I mean, you also have to. It's got to sort of be funny. You got to tap into the essence of what makes that fucking guy funny.
Sometimes a dead-on impression isn't funny because it's too good. You got to you got to pick out a funny angle.
Like Artie this morning said, I can do Jesse Jackson for one sentence.
Like one sentence.
But to do the sentence.
It's I think government mandates for a minority citizen.
I think it's...
That's it, though.
You know, like, I mean, and then I kind of lose it, but it's like a minority citizen.
You got to bounce off those T's. Yeah. Opportunity. You must take it as an opportunity.
That might be his
let Darrell
Jesse Jackson might be my favorite impression like ever.
Yeah.
Give him a lesson.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the blackface, too. My God.
I sort of set that apparatus in motion. Made good judgment. But not only that, it made good sense to have a hearty breakfast. And
unbelievable.
Make good judgment, but not only that, certainly made good sense to have a hearty lunch.
So you could do that all day.
Yeah,
that's
I studied him for like 5 years. That's like the most of anyone I ever studied.
But you got the whatever it is that makes you laugh about you. He got it.
You know what else? Another trap I fell into was
not like about you.
What?
Wait, what did you say?
No, I was saying what a trap I fell into with impressions was sometimes I would imitate a guy doing the imitation. Like you'd steal the funny angle they thought of.
I see
like
that
I had to do Ed McMahon once, and I found myself just doing a bad impression of Phil Hartman doing Ed McMahon. Yeah. I kept going, "You are correct," and that's that's hacky and awful. But
I see that with like a president. A president gets into office, and then there's one guy who figures it out, and then everybody does his impression.
Right.
You do Bush? No, you don't do Bush on SNL.
I never did Bush. No.
But there's some other guy who does Bush, and I see it with him. He struggles with it. It's not that easy to hold.
Who does him really good? There's a guy. Isn't a guy in SNL does him right now, right?
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis does a great job.
Oh, he does. Yeah, you just have to say that.
But I mean, Darrell's so funny. You must be funny at home. What are you not you're a pain at home?
His wife thinks he's real funny.
Yeah. You keep going back.
Darrell's
back
like
to that part.
I forget your story each time, but it's always like you had some fucked up childhood.
Yeah.
You were drinking all the time.
Yeah, I was in trouble and breaking my nose.
You know, comedians do with spouses.
Breaking your
we
nose.
find the one spouse or the person that doesn't think we're funny.
You broke your nose 3 times?
Yeah.
What do you mean you're breaking your nose?
Well, I did.
I look like I have a nose that's been broken 3 times.
Well, mine is fake. I have like a fake nose. This was rebuilt completely.
Really?
Yeah. This
was that from the drinking years and the drugs?
Yeah. I mean, one time I got hit by a baseball, and then they rebuilt it. It was kind of the same nose, but then I fell and hit it on a doorknob once.
Drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's drunk.
A
you
doorknob.
break your nose on a doorknob.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was working on a ship, right? And I'm running there on the deck. It's the night. It's the middle of the morning, and we're going to catch fish over the side of the boat. And
wow.
A doorknob on my nose. The other time I fell down some stairs and on my face.
You were a sloppy fucking drunk.
Yeah.
You're still sober. You haven't had any relapses.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've got a few years now.
You know what I read about Darrell? The reason he wears black all the time, it's you're in mourning for a friend?
Where did you read that?
Listen to this. This is what it says. Darrell says he wears black to honor a close friend who died in 1991. He says his friend's death caused him to start drinking and using drugs again after a 6-year hiatus.
Well, I don't want to say that. I want to say that I stopped doing all the things that I sort of set that apparatus in motion. Many people, many languages,
you must have loved
many
this guy.
Cultures.
See, I think people who say they wear black because they're memorializing someone, just too lazy to go out shopping for clothes.
I think so. Yeah, you just want to make it a non-issue.
Yeah,
and
right.
say I'm just sort of like giving up on what I look. I'm not going to look the way I want to look, and that's it. Well, that's the end of it.
You're a big Yankee fan too, huh?
Yeah,
like Artie.
sure.
Get the Yankees hat on.
No, the
look
whole
at that.
thing, the whole thing.
Artie, you bet you're jealous of that hat.
I found something.
Why are you playing taps?
Your friend died. Yeah, takes us a while.
Darrell, were you a great baseball player yourself? I heard a rumor that you were a great pitcher or something.
No, I was pretty good until I got up to college and I started throwing the hard sliders, and then
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, I made it to junior college, let's say. I mean, that's as far as I went.
Go back to your negotiation with Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
So
I thought
now...
we're talking about the dead guy.
Oh, yeah. We got to get... Where is that dead guy? Is he still dead?
Yeah, he's
Who is this guy? Who is this guy to you?
It was just a guy. He's a good friend of mine, and...
He died.
Yeah, he died.
How did he die?
Very,
Very unfortunately.
It was very unfortunate the way it happened.
Wait, everything's a secret with you.
I know, it's like odd. What did you didn't kill him, did you?
Did you kill this guy?
No.
Is that why you feel bad?
No, I didn't kill the guy. He,
he killed himself.
Yeah. So listen, that's
everything is sad in your life.
No, it's
you don't even know if you're married.
Huh?
You living at home? Where are you living right now?
I don't know.
What?
I got a place.
Do you have a place? Oh, you're living in your own place?
I got a place uptown. I ran into you up there at Reebok one day. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it
though.
was like a year ago.
Oh, this is a while.
It's been a year.
You should never get married again. You're not good at it.
I'm not really good at that stuff. I'm not the loving kind.
No, if you've been married 3 times to the same person, it's ridiculous.
You're still married, right?
No. I'm
But
divorced.
you're happy.
I'm engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, but you're pretty good at it.
Yeah, but I don't keep marrying the same woman over and over again.
Well, listen, I'm not.
I know
There's a lot
better
of
than
things
that.
I'm not good at. There's not, you know.
How do you make that move? Like, how did you end up like divorcing and then getting remarried?
I don't know how it happened. To be honest with you.
Like everything is happening and Darrell doesn't know how.
Yeah, that's the way I'm playing it. That's the way we're working it today.
Yeah, what gives you the confidence to say it's going to work this time?
With the same person.
Yeah, who sit here together? What is that making you laugh?
Yes.
I like it. Now, here you go. Like, many languages, many cultures, many people. Who sit here together?
Who can what? It's so great.
Oh, never mind. It's terrible.
See, I would think if I was his wife and I was mad at him, I would just say, do Jesse Jackson.
Then
Everything would
it'd be
fine.
all over.
Yeah.
There'd be no more argument.
One day, if you ever really want to make me happy, just come in dressed up as Jesse Jackson and let me interview you as Jesse Jackson. That would be so great.
I guess you could call NBC Publicity and they'd totally do that, right?
Really?
Yeah. Sounds like a fun thing.
I never think you like doing your impressions on the show. Like, it's kind of like you do them reluctantly.
Why?
I don't know. I think all impressionists don't want to do them. Like, they're rock. Like,
Like you want to be like a serious actor or something?
Like, one time I just want to go down your whole list and have you rapid fire do them all, and that would be like one big orgasm for me.
I could peel off about 20 for
Could you? If I mention people, would you do that for me? Please,
it's
just
probably,
try it.
It's probably better for me just to peel off a bunch.
Really?
Because I can't.
All right, go ahead,
so-
peel off.
Half of those.
You don't do anymore.
I can't even remember doing them.
It's a shame.
Yeah, but I mean, I could work it back.
Who would you
up.
peel off? Let me hear you. Please peel off. I swear I would
All
come in
right,
my
let
pants.
me peel. We did Pee Wee, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, how do we do Pee Wee? Okay. Popeye. Porky Pig.
Oh, the Sylvester A. What are you doing with that rope and that razor? Manic depressive or something?
Okay.
Were you able to do those as a kid?
Yeah.
And were you like popular because of that?
Yeah, I used to do like coaches and stuff.
Oh, that's so good, man.
Barney 5. Andy, I didn't mean to shoot Aunt B. What were Barney 5?
Why do you stop him like after 3 seconds?
I don't know.
You won't keep
You
going?
told me to peel a bunch off.
But give me 3 more seconds of Barney 5.
All right, let me get back into Barney. Let's see. During our lifetime, we travel many roads. There are big roads and little roads, rocky roads and smooth roads, dirt highways and improved roads.
That's the greatest. That is the fucking greatest thing
How could you
ever.
not be the most popular kid in school if you could do that?
Yeah.
And then do all your teachers and everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, Barney's the favorite of all time, really, that I ever did.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And he was such a cool character.
Yeah, and when I was starting, it was a popular thing down south if you could do Barney. And of course, I didn't know what to do. I'd be up on stage, I'd be so scared, so I'd start doing blue stuff, as Barney. Just ridiculous stuff. Andy! Oh, Andy! Hope he's out in the backyard bopping his baloney. Andy! Oh, Andy! Just stupid stuff like that. But people,
Did you get any more graphic than that?
No, I think Bob the Baloney was like.
Because then it's too over the top, right?
I think so.
You never resorted to going down that road, the real blue material?
Yeah, I used to. Yeah,
you did.
I had some real blue stuff. Sure.
Who was the dirty impression? Who did you do?
I didn't do that as an impression. I used to. I can't.
Barney never ate out Aunt
This is
Bee?
the thing about when I come on the show. I always think I ain't saying nothing today. Get me? Nothing.
All right, wait.
But
Tell
you
me
end up
this
getting it out. You're getting everything out of me. It's like it's useless. Just come in and spill. That's all.
What is the thing?
Oh, it was letters to the Penthouse Forum. I used to do letters to the Penthouse Forum.
And as who?
Just as different voices.
Like who would you do?
What? I don't know. I would just throw in different
I need an
voices.
example.
Dear Penthouse, I never thought it would happen to me, but I was skydiving at 1,500 feet the other day when, lo and behold, my skydiving partner turned out to be a man, but not a woman. Imagine my surprise when she sidled over to me and made a unzip my fly and engulf.
Who is that?
I don't know.
But that's not. Who's that an impression of?
It wasn't. It was just
just
something
a character. But why did you never have like Barney eat out Aunt Bee or something like really intense?
There you go.
Oh, Barney's eating me out.
That was pretty good. Who was that?
That was me.
That's all. He does women.
The whole Hells
That's why it doesn't
Angels
work out for
are
him.
raping me.
Didn't you used to do Lou Ferrigno?
I do a good Lou Ferrigno.
I think I remember.
Let me do a few seconds of that.
Why don't you? I wish you would.
Why don't you riff a little bit?
What I would do is eat oatmeal 4 times a day. two pineapple on oatmeal with dates.
What?
Dates. My father would say to me, Dewey.
Right.
Dewey, you can be the world champion. He was the one.
Robin, don't laugh at that.
I would eat the pineapple, oatmeal, meal.
Pineapple and oatmeal?
Meal.
Yeah.
John Donnie.
That's terrific.
And if I ever done that, I would be on the Donnie Garson now.
Yeah.
Ever. The pineapple. I've done that for Lou Ferrigno.
I know.
Didn't go over
Thank
that
goodness
big.
he can't hear.
Oh, seriously, he didn't like it.
No, he liked it. I don't think he could hear it that good.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knew I was that good.
He doesn't even know what Howard's doing. Yeah, Howard, I think, once tried it on the phone.
Oh, Andy! Oh, Bonnie, suck my enormous clit. I could see some real angry
If you took that out on stage tonight, it would totally kill. It's funny. Barney's funny.
Somehow it wouldn't go over. I know that.
Oh, Andy.
So you're telling me that with your negotiation with Saturday Night Live...
Yeah.
Oh, did I interrupt you doing the 20 bits?
Yes, you did.
I know. Forget about it.
No, I like when you do it.
We'll do it. Just keep going, and then we'll jump back in.
You're telling me your negotiation with Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
You don't have the... Artie and I were trying to figure out how much money you're making. You've been... This will be your 13th season. If you sign, which you will, because you're smart. What did you think his salary was?
After 13 years on SNL, I'd say between 20 and 25 grand an episode.
Really?
And we were all thinking it was more or less?
I'm thinking...
Is that good or bad?
Here's a guy who's unbelievably talented. That's late night compared to prime time. Prime time, that's a low salary, That's like entry level prime time.
Yeah. Darrell.
Now, I could be completely wrong. I don't know.
How many episodes a year are there?
20.
20.
Yeah.
Is Artie in the ballpark on this? Because it seems to me you could get a lot more money.
I think it's an interesting question.
You're saying you make more
You
than
like
that?
it when I play the politician, don't you, Robin?
Absolutely.
She likes the
Is
politician.
it possible to make... Because Lauren's a pretty cheap guy, infamously cheap.
I don't know.
If Artie's
Isn't he a
numbers...
Jew?
If
Stop that. Ridiculous.
If Artie's calculation is correct, that's about $400,000 a year, which is, hey, that's nice money. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But that's
you're a television
crazy,
star.
yeah.
The show is kind of almost built around you in a sense. You're the go-to guy whenever they need the new impression. And
Here's why there's no
funny.
justice in that, because Eddie Dumbfuck on Scrubs is making 40 grand,
right?
And he started at 30,
right?
You know what I mean? Like that's. And again, I went from Mad TV, which was $8 grand a week. My first year at Norm was 30 grand a week, and I was doing nothing.
Right.
And adding nothing to television. I mean, there's no justice in that sense. Now, 13 years, that's territory no one else has ever been in. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would think it's
And this is network.
Are you the highest paid guy?
But it's late night. It's AFTRA, not SAG. It's a different thing.
What's really weird to me is, like, I don't even think of myself as like an impressionist. It's like a Saturday Night Live thing. This has all been about Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, but you do impressions.
Yeah. I know, but you learn them. It's like you learn them in a few days. It's not that easy.
So
that's a talent, man. Could you imagine going to forget the ones he can do. Could you imagine going to a guy and saying, "Look, we need this because he's in the news this week," and he gets it. You know, that's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They need them. They usually throw somebody out of there after a couple of seasons.
So he's got to be $100,000 an episode guy.
Come on, Darrell, out with it.
That ain't late night network TV, Robin, unfortunately.
After 13 years?
Darrell?
I don't know.
Come on.
I wish you would.
How are you doing financially?
What are you going to do to me if I don't tell you?
I'm going to make you do 5 more. Either do 5 more good impressions.
All right. How about Ted Koppel?
All right. Let's hear Ted Koppel.
See my hiney big and shiny makes you giggle to see it wiggle.
How's that for you, brother?
That's beautiful. I love it.
All right.
I'll tell you where Darrell makes his money, though.
Where?
Where I think.
Corporate.
Absolutely. Because he's good enough to work clean. He can do impressions, and he's on the biggest comedy show of all time. I bet corporate-wise, that's the 6 figures.
Do you do voiceover as well?
No, I never did a voiceover.
Why not?
You're kidding. Why aren't you doing cartoons?
And it's strange because I've been to lots of auditions. I never got
And you don't get them?
Never.
Wow.
I'm sure I've been to 100.
You got to be shitting me. No one hires you to do a voice on a commercial?
No.
Or in some of these stupid movies they get everybody to do?
I mean, maybe something's wrong.
Does your agent ever say to you? Does your agent ever say to you, "Listen, you motherfucker, get in there and land this audition"? What
the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with
you?
you?
Why aren't you in Shrek 2?
You can't do a goddamn parrot like Gilbert Gottfried?
You with your fucking Porky Pig voice.
You could use your Andy of Mayberry voice as a parrot. In other words, when you go in, let me manage you.
Well, do it.
You should have 1 million voiceovers.
Yeah.
When you go in and they say we need the voice of a turtle.
Yeah.
Just do your Andy Mayberry impression. The Barney Fife. And make him a turtle.
Glub, glub, glub.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Why are you
How about that?
Where?
That's beautiful.
All right, since you won't tell me what you make, you owe me 4 more impressions. I heard Ted Koppel.
Who else did it?
I'll tell you who you have on your list. Johnny Cochran you used to do, Phil Donahue, Sam Donaldson, Bob Costas, Regis Philbin.
I can't even remember any. Sean Connery.
Sean.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see if I can put one together for you. But I still don't.
I'll take swords for.
Swords.
That's the weirdest thing.
That's S words.
See, I knew I was going to make a mark in show business. I just didn't think it would be, your mother's a whore. This is the line I keep doing with Sean Connery. You don't have to think about it, just nod. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just go back down. Thank you for laughing at that.
Artie likes it.
I love it.
So Darrell is doing something called, he's in the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee at the Circle in the Square.
That's what you're doing.
What is that, a play?
Yes.
Yeah. To play.
Who knows that? You're making
I've seen it.
What?
The spelling bee you saw?
Yes.
And you saw Darrell in it?
I haven't seen Darrell in it, but I saw.
Darrell's looking at me like, how do you not know that's a play?
Right.
I'm not looking at you like that.
I don't know anything about plays.
I don't either.
Why aren't you doing movies?
I did a couple, I do what they throw at me.
It's a Broadway play?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. I'll go see you in that.
Okay.
What do? You do impressions in that at all? No. Come on, man. Do you do Jesse Jackson?
He's doing a character.
Yeah.
Character?
Yeah, I do it a
what
little
kind of character?
I don't
What
know.
does that sound like?
I don't know. It changes every night.
What do you play in this spelling
I play
bee?
this principal who's whacked out, who got fired for something he did 5 years ago at school. And
During the play, do you ever say, okay, now here's Al Sharpton spelling something?
yeah.
You never do that.
I just say, I like to do Tony Soprano. It's a fucking spelling bee,
Do you do Tony Soprano?
I think I did him once I did him once this year, but I can't remember.
Oh.
What? If you do me like a request, I'll get
Do
prepared.
Tony Soprano.
I'll get prepared and I'll come in.
All right, okay. Darrell is in the 25th annual. I don't want you to prepare. Anyone who has to prepare for the show, I'd feel bad for. The 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee at the Circle in the Square in Manhattan until July 19th. We should go see that.
Absolutely.
Why don't you?
I'll see that again. It's a funny play, and you'll be great in it.
And what do? You memorize all the lines? It's not like Saturday Night Live where you can have a cue card, right?
Well, you got a lot of cards because you're calling up spellers and stuff, and plus I have music cues on there because I don't know how to do any of that. I'm practice like the first few nights it was hard on the music cues.
Right.
Yeah, I mean then I got all flustered and
Oh, no.
I mean, I was getting the laughs, but I mean, if you don't do the music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When are you going to know if you're returning to Saturday Night Live?
God, I don't know.
Right. It's going to be a whole drawn-out thing, huh?
I don't know.
Do you sweat it, or do you just, whatever?
Why do you sign only a year at a time? Why don't you get a multi-year contract?
Because they don't offer me one.
Well, tell them to go fuck themselves.
Tell them that's what you want, or you're not coming back. Oh.
Okay, sure. Why don't you call them and tell them that, Robin?
Do you ever pick a chick out of the audience and just bang her in the Saturday Night Live audience? All right, never. All right, look. See, I guess not. Maybe he has.
You saw him.
That happens. Where's that question come from?
Tony, you're on the air in Hartford.
Darrell, Howard, how's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you?
I wanted to see if you thought that Artie could be on Saturday Night Live with you.
Of course.
You think Artie was on Mad TV, and they kind of don't let guys jump over from Mad TV to Saturday Night Live.
I understand.
Hasn't he'd been away long enough?
I understand what Lorne Michaels that would probably just aggravate him. I get that. I get that he would be annoyed by that. Like, almost punishing someone. Like, no, I wouldn't even think of it.
Artie is a hack, though, because Artie stole one of my stories.
He stole something from you?
Artie doesn't steal.
From me.
What was your story I stole?
We were sitting in a White Castle about 12 years ago, and you were sitting behind us, and you stole my story about Yankee Stadium, where your dad threw you on the field.
Are you mental, or are you...
That was me.
Okay. Hey, Joe, you're on the air.
You motherfucker.
You're on in Allentown, Pennsylvania. You're on the air with the star of the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. This man really has very little time for you, but he is willing to...
I got plenty of
He's
time.
very carried away with himself. Thank you.
Hey now. Good morning, everybody.
Hey now.
How we doing this morning?
What can I do for you, Joe, real quick?
Darrell, I am a huge fan. My wife is the biggest fan of all time of Saturday Night Live. How does it feel being in the room with the former cast member of Mad TV? Do you ever just sit back and laugh at what a pathetic excuse of a half-ass shitty sketch comedy show Mad TV was? You know, some people might have thought that show could have replaced when some people would say SNL.
All right, this guy is trying to obviously disparage Artie.
What in the world?
Do you feel in competition with Mad TV? Is there a rivalry between you guys? Play each other in softball? Or no?
That would be an interesting game.
Yeah, softball league? No.
Hey, Mad TV's been on for 15 years somehow. I still get checks, so...
Go ahead, Chris.
God bless it.
Yeah?
It's on Comedy Central.
Go ahead, Chris.
They're $80 checks.
You're on with Darrell Hammond. No, Chris? Guy fell asleep, probably. Hello? Maybe the guy had a good question. I don't know. Hello? Rick, you're on in Hamilton, New Jersey.
Oh, this is Bill Cosby. How y'all doing this morning?
There you go. Everybody does Bill Cosby, right? Do you do him?
Oh, sure. No.
You do?
Absolutely.
You never did Bill Cosby?
Never.
Why? Because everyone does him?
Maybe. I don't know. I'd probably, I didn't get never the assignment to do it, so I never really learned it.
Your Bill Cosby isn't that good, Rick.
How about my Tom Brokaw? I'm out here with Jim Miklaszewski on assignment.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, too. Let's go to Mark. Mark, you're on in Jersey City, New Jersey.
Darrell, a few months back, Tina Fey was on and discussing guest hosts on the show. She wasn't necessarily a huge fan of Paris Hilton.
Right.
What was your least pleasant experience with a guest host?
With Paris?
With any of them.
Any of them.
Well, I always felt like, even though we were together for a week, I don't think she ever really quite knew who I was. And I always felt like when I would talk to her that she would kind of look at me like I don't know, you can't see it, but it was sort of like God, I can't, no,
I wouldn't hang out with you. You're not cool.
I don't know. It was painful or something. But I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive. I'm sure she doesn't know now who I am.
Were you glad she went to jail?
No.
No.
I mean, obviously, justice has to have to take responsibility for that stuff. But I never disliked her. She just didn't know who I was.
Is she out of jail, Robin?
She's supposed to get out tomorrow.
That seems quick, too. Did she do it full time?
No.
I did 20. This is my 22nd day. She was supposed to do 23, so it seems like it's about right.
All right. Neil, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
You got to do Clinton. He does the best Clinton ever, the only Clinton.
All right, since we're running out of time, all right, that's the one we want to hear.
Yeah.
We want to hear Bill Clinton.
Well, let's see. Let me see. That's what you do from time to time. Let me say now that I want to say that there is nothing wrong with being. That's all you do.
That's it.
Yeah. Just like,
I can do that.
let me say, north and south, east and west. Yeah, that's it. You can do it. Robin, you do it. Everyone does. Go ahead.
North and south, east and west. I can do it, come to think of it. Yeah, you're not that talented.
Now you've got a Clinton.
No wonder they only give you 20 grand an episode.
See, I think a lot of people do Darrell doing Clinton.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I saw him when I met him one time at the White House, and I had never heard him do that. But he was talking to someone who's like, he gets right up in your face, and it's just incredible. And you're just like, man, no one's ever talked to me like that. But,
does he have that charisma everybody says he has?
Well, that's the thing about you is he makes you feel like you're one of the most important things that's happened to him in a long time.
That's amazing.
And he gets really close to you.
Sucks you right in.
Yeah.
Like you're a chick.
Yeah, you've met him, right?
I've never met him, but I've met the senior George Bush, and he used to do the same thing.
Yeah.
George W.'s father, he would make you feel like you were the only person in the room.
Yeah, I met him. He was a really cool guy.
Yeah.
You liked him, right?
Yeah.
I did too.
She was attracted to him.
I wanted him, yeah.
Seriously?
I was like, oh my God, I'm in love with George Bush.
With George Bush Jr., you sense like he thinks there's a lot of other people in the room.
Right. Everybody else is in the room.
It's a big party.
Tony, you're on the air.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Darrell, I want to know why the current cast, it seems like their cue card reading is completely obvious, like with past casts, it hasn't seemed that way.
Is the present cast is reading cue cards too difficult for them? That's the question on the table.
I've never even heard anyone raise that question.
It's not, like, a character is supposed to be talking to another character, they're completely looking in the opposite direction.
I'll look at some tape and I'll get back to you.
All right, he's going to study the tapes and certainly.
I'm saying, well, I like your very diplomatic answer to that.
Yeah.
Like a politician, I'll look at some tape.
Television is an interesting thing. Anything can happen over television.
I'll see how Andrew Sandberg's doing.
Medium.
Go ahead, Brett. You're on in Sparta, New Jersey.
Yes, this is actually Sean from Edinburgh. Mr. Hammond, you are a phony.
Yeah, of course I am. Thank you.
That's it? That was your Sean Connery?
Wow. Oh, yes, that's pretty much all I have for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you think that guy amongst his friends kills with that out like at a Sizzler on a Friday night?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't. Tito, you're on the air in San Diego. One last question, then I got to move along. Go ahead.
Darrell does a good Leno. I know that.
Yeah, you've done Leno. I've heard you do Leno. You do a good Leno.
Do I?
Yes.
Leno. Say, well, it's very exciting, actually. Even more exciting. No, but this is true. Oh, no, I'm not making this up, ladies and gentlemen. This is so stupid. This is unbelievable.
That is good.
Yeah.
That's killer.
Here's something interesting. No, I'm not making this up, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Sears Roebuck. That's not selling McDonald's hamburgers. You know about this?
Yeah, we know about it. What is this about Sears Roebuck?
Sears Roebuck gonna start selling McDonald's hamburgers. Ooh, go to McDonald's. Ooh. I can see it now. Take a quarter pounder of fries. Why don't you throw in a pair of underwear to homemade McNuggets?
I like when Jay does that whole thing about he always talks about his gee, I'm a comedian. Yeah, and if someone says, oh, you make a lot of money, he goes, yeah, right joke, tell joke. Yeah, right joke, tell joke.
You like
pay
him,
money.
Tell joke,
No,
pick
I
up
hate
check.
Jay.
Why?
I
Get
fucking
check.
hate Jay.
Why?
Why? Because he's a fucking liar.
Oh.
And not only that, he steals so much material from the show, but he isn't even aware of it. It's his writers. They just lift entire bits from the show. Okay, I could deal with that, but give us a credit once in a while, And the second thing is, we used to have this guy Stuttering John on the show.
Yeah.
You remember Stuttering John?
Sure.
And I'm really happy for John. John got a great job on the Tonight Show being the announcer. The guy does nothing all day, and I think they pay him a couple of $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
So I mean, I couldn't be happy for him.
Yeah.
But like, I used to do the Tonight Show all the time with Jay.
Right.
And I consider myself a friend of his show. I certainly brought a lot of attention to his show, and he's always done my show. So I'm not saying we're good friends, not like we hang out, but he's a friend, in the sense of the show. And he just goes ahead and he, like behind my back, grabs John, and like does a whole hiring thing. All he had to do was say to me, "Hey, I know this guy's sort of a major part of your show. Is it cool with you if I offer him a job?" I would have been like, "Are you kidding?" I would have been like thrilled. But he does it behind my back, And then he calls me up. He goes, "You're not pissed, are you?" I go, "Oh, no, Jay, you just fucking hired one of my guys behind my back." He goes, "Oh, what's the big deal? I can afford to pay him." So I said, "And you can't."
How'd that go?
He goes, "I can afford to pay him, and you can't." Well, you do him better than I do.
Well.
I'm embarrassed to do it in front of you. But I go, "Do you really want to hear this story? You look bored during it."
What?
You don't want to hear it.
Bored? How are you going to be bored on
Robin,
this
do
show?
you want to hear this story?
Of course, go
All
ahead.
right, so
I like watching, listen to you tell it to Darren.
Darrell's more fun when he's drinking.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody
but
knows
anyway,
that.
No, seriously, Darrell.
Yeah.
So he calls me up and tries to say, "Hey, we're still friends, aren't we?" I go, "You know what?" I said, "Jay, here's the problem with you." I said, "I happen to know that when Rosie O'Donnell had her own show, she took a couple of members of this Tonight Show staff, and you were fucking livid." I said, "I don't mind that one of my guys gets a job offer and gets to go somewhere else." I said, "It just seems to me that if you're going to sit and grab, the only announcer you can find is a guy from my show, and I find out about it after the whole deal is done." I said, "It might have been nice to give me a courtesy call and say you were thinking about doing this. You know, does it fuck you up in any way? Is there, or give me an opportunity to talk to my guy first?" I said, you're just sneaky. That's how you got this is what I said to him. This is how you got the fucking Tonight Show in the first place instead of Letterman. You fucking sneak around and closet goddamn doors like a goddamn woman. I said, why don't you just balls up and do the right thing once in a while? And then he turns to me and goes, "Okay, are we still friends?" I go, "Did you just hear what I said? I just called you a thief."
Oh, my God.
I called you a guy who steals shit from my fucking show to the point now you have to have Stuttering John? I said, what part of this don't you get? I'm fucking calling you out. Well, I guess that, okay, well, I gotta go. That's it. That's the last conversation I had with the dude. I told him off. Because I thought it was, I wasn't mad at John, and I really wouldn't have been mad at Jay if he just, give me a call.
Well, it's hard for me because he was always, I don't know him. I mean, he was always really nice to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. You don't have anything he wants.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no human being inside of him. If you think there's humanity in there, there isn't. He's a fucking robot.
Yeah. And tell him that next time you're on.
Yeah, let me see you tell him that.
Do an impression of it.
No.
How would Jay Leno respond to this? Jay, you're a robot.
Stop
Go
it.
ahead. Jay, come on.
I don't know.
Well, come on, Jay. I said you're a robot.
No, I don't
Come
know.
on, Jay.
Oh, no.
Jay, I'm calling you out right now. You're a robot.
What if Howard told Sean Connery Jay Leno was a robot?
I don't know. Now
right,
I'm getting
enough.
all confused and shit. I'm getting all whacked out.
All right. That's enough.
How about the character from the spelling bee? How would he react?
I don't know.
How would he
It's
react
different.
to
It's
Jay
different
Leno?
every night. It's
Yeah,
a little
I'll go-
different every night.
And I love you, man. You're great.
I love you
always
too.
come in here, and I have, sometimes I get into feuds with people. I'm willing to talk about it.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
You ran the full gamut today, Darrell.
I did, but I like Howard, and every time I go in, it's always interesting.
One of your
'Cause he likes me. I like him.
You could definitely tell that, but in one of your
Can
impersonations,
you tell that?
Yeah, because he just he likes to sit there and it's conversational.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I always did. So we have fun.
But one of those impersonations, your Leno impersonation, it led to like a full 10-minute tirade about Jay.
Yeah.
Is that super uncomfortable for you? You looked kind of uncomfortable sitting there as he ripped apart
yeah,
Jay.
because I've always had a really good experience with Jay, and yet, that's always been my experience. So.
What about from Howard's perspective after hearing that story? If everything he said was exactly how it happened, would you feel the same way about Jay?
I wouldn't be able to comment on something like that.
I'm Greg Fitzsimmons, and I'm here at the mothership. I'm not in LA in my shitty 1 hour a week radio show. I'm here. This is where it all starts. This is where it ends. And it's pretty exciting now that Artie's gone, that, me and Colin and Nick have a shot at really coming in here. And, what? Artie's back? Fuck. Why didn't my fucking publicist tell me this?
In our green room right now is a man named Greg Fitzsimmons. He's been on the show many times. Very funny guy. And he is here.
I wonder if he has any Kenneth Keith story.
I believe he does have a Kenneth Keith story. I think he managed to avoid Kenneth Keith his entire life.
I've avoided it my whole life, and you're going to watch me take this fucking nightmare of a mood that Steve Langford created and try to turn it into a radio show before the thing ends. People don't care that much, Howard, honestly. I mean, it's sad, but enough.
Oh, come on. It's always crazy when a whackpacker dies.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy when I fly in from L.A. last night. I get at fucking 3 in the morning. I'm waiting out there for an hour and a half, and you guys are acting like the Pope just died. I'm in the an hour now. I'm sitting in the green room waiting to go in. I'm sorry that Kenneth Keith died. I didn't know the guy, but, you know, this is my time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You feel you should have been in here instead of the Kenneth Keith story?
Well, I just feel like, you know, I always come in on a Thursday, and 5 minutes into my appearance, you're looking at Robin and your watch going, what else? What else we got, Robin? And I'm going like, I'm working the Columbus funny bone. You know, that's the highlight of my week, and I'm coming in to plug it. And then and then Langford comes in here crying like he's on The View and talking about a whackpacker that honestly, I didn't know the guy. There's a ton. I mean, what does it take to be called a whackpacker anyway? Is there a union? It's like there's a million of them. They die. That's what they do.
In a sense, you know, it's funny. I was talking about this the other day. Katie Lee Joel, who is the wife of Billy Joel, she got booked on the Regis and Kelly show. And she was going to do a cooking segment, which is a big deal when you have a cooking book out, because if you get on those shows, women go and buy the Pope preempted her.
Oh.
He landed at JFK.
Right at her cooking segment?
I was watching with Beth, and then boom, the Pope came on, and whack, out.
Yeah.
And in a sense,
nightmare.
Here you are a guy, you are an accomplished comedian, you're part of our family of regular guests. You
not whack-pack. Not
whack-pack. You have your own show. And look what happened to you. Kenneth Keith dies.
Cock-blocking my Columbus Funny Bone appearance.
Probably the most important 20 minutes that you could have had. In fact, you're absolutely right. We got to get right over to Mike Walker next. We have to get to Robin's News, and you're going to be a part of it. But certainly you would have had more.
We don't have time to interview you.
Your interview has been axed.
And I can only give a eulogy for a whackpacker who I've never heard of. I was hired one year to do the red carpet for E, like for the Oscars.
Yes.
Important job.
And I get there, and it was like my job was to do the pre-Oscars, like watching them set it up, and I'm like interviewing the guy who's got the vacuum cleaner that's vacuuming the red carpet, and I'm making jokes about how he's sucking all the crushed dreams out of that red carpet.
It's good stuff.
Funny shit. I banked like 3 good segments, then all of a sudden, Britney Spears got married, and boom, E fucking drops everything. And
you.
I got like no.
Well, you know, you mentioned the Oscars. You know, Kenneth Keith loved the movies.
Kenneth Keith was in a couple of movies.
Kenneth Keith was in movies, in a movie with Artie.
He loved the Oscars.
What was he's in Jerry Maguire, right?
He's in Jerry Maguire, and you got cut out of it.
I got cut out of it.
Yeah.
That's
Is that true? You got cut out of Jerry Maguire?
I had a really cool scene with Tom Cruise and Kelly Preston. I had a bunch of lines, and I got cut out of the movie.
All right, you just trumped everything.
By the way, I do want to let the audience know that you've recently come out of a midlife crisis. You were smoking tons of weed and doing Vicodin. I didn't know this about you. Is this true?
Yeah, well,
I thought you were like
I'm the opposite of Artie.
Wait a minute, I didn't know that.
I don't have any left.
Wait, no, this is odd.
You were an alcoholic at one point, right?
I haven't had a drink, and I quit on 1990 on New Year's Day after doing an 8-ball all night that I went in on with 2 other guys and did the entire thing.
An 8-ball?
What is an 8-ball?
It's an eighth an ounce of
heroin and coke, like what Belushi.
No. That's a speedball.
An 8-ball it refers to the amount of coke. It's an eighth of an ounce. Right?
It's an eighth of an ounce.
There's our
3.5 grams.
Yes, 3.5 grams of coke. So you said
that's a lot of coke.
No, but the point is like I have my relationship to substances is as bad as Artie's is. He's a marathon runner with abusing himself.
Right.
I was sprinting.
Right.
I mean, I started drinking and doing drugs when I was about 13, and by the time I turned 24...
But I thought you were totally sober.
From 24 till a year ago, nothing. Zero.
And what happened?
What happened a year ago?
You started doing weed?
I turned 40.
You turned 40 and
honestly,
you started smoking weed.
It was just like a new... Well, you know, I started taking... I've been like mildly depressed my whole life.
Yeah, I could see that.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
You think you're covering it?
You're a comedian. I mean, it's a tough road.
Well,
it's a tough situation.
Yeah, but it's funny because
people don't know.
No, people don't think that. They think I'm always happy, but
I don't think that.
When I go, because you're the same way.
Miserable.
I'm sure you go home and you get into the fetal position and cry like me.
Yes, and you know, by the way, Kenneth Keith was mildly depressed.
Motherfucker.
Kenneth Keith put you all to shame.
For a report on Kenneth Keith's depression, here's Steve Langford. Listen.
This is why I'm depressed. No, so basically...
Wait, Greg, High-Pitch Eric just died. 1 second.
Hold on a second.
That's a
Well, that'll
You're telling
actually pick
me
up the
a
mood
year
around
ago
here.
you started doing...
You turned 40.
And what did you take for your depression?
Well, I mean, I had been told my whole life that I should take antidepressants and all that, and I never did because I was sober and I didn't want to put anything in my body.
Right.
So it got bad, so I started taking...
Sorry.
What does it
yawning.
mean? Wait a
Howard
minute, wait a
is
minute.
fucking yawning.
What does it mean it got
How
bad?
long is this story?
This is unbelievable.
Could you tell us about kind of... No.
I've been up a long time.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it has nothing to do with your story. Just ignore my yawn.
Okay.
I covered my
Really,
mouth.
I've been up since 2001.
Yeah.
What do you mean it got bad? What was happening?
I started having a sensitive... All my skin and my torso hurt so much that I had to hold my shirt against myself.
Kenneth
when I'd
Keith
walk.
had that.
I swear to God. I'll fucking snap. Where's a cup of water? Give me a cup of water.
Oh, you just want to be on a special on Howard TV.
So, and Fred, by the way, thank you for not cueing the fucking sad music.
I was waiting.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
but let me because I'm yawning, let me cut to the chase here.
cut to the chase.
All right.
So I was taking all these other drugs, and so then somebody goes, well, you should just smoke pot.
What were you
organic.
taking? What were you taking?
Well, I hurt my back, and so the doctor gave me a Vicodin prescription, and I took one, and my entire body just went, yes, this is what we need.
Right.
And then
Unbelievable.
And I started
Greg, you mind if I lay down on Artie's bed? Artie, where is the bed? No, I'm just kidding around. I mean, I'm fucking with you.
No, it's fine.
I love you.
I know.
I am shocked. Why did you not tell me this sooner? I don't understand.
Because
the last couple of times we saw you, you were in the
last
midst of
couple
this.
times. I've been in 10 times in the last year. Artie's here every day, so when he's fucked up, you know it. With me, I'm like, I quietly suffer. I don't want anyone to know that
I am so shocked. So you went back on Vicodin, and you went, and your body said to you, "Oh, I remember how great it is to be high."
Yeah.
So now, what did you start doing?
Then I started smoking pot.
Right.
And then I got, they made it legal in California, so I got a license to buy marijuana, and there's a shop a block from my house.
Under what premise, though? Don't you need a medical reason?
Yeah, I went to the shop, and I go, how do I get a license? And they gave me an address. I went there, and I was back in the shop a half hour later with the license in my hand.
And what was the medical excuse? Depression?
Well, I walk in, and the receptionist is sitting cross-legged and barefoot listening to the Grateful Dead on her Apple computer. She sends me in, and I'm not exaggerating. There was a cloud of smoke in the doctor's office. UCLA diploma on the wall.
So marijuana is legal in California?
Yes.
It's completely legal.
Well,
anyone can go get a license.
They ask you in a very leading way.
Yeah.
What do you have trouble sleeping?
Yes.
Aches and pains?
Yes.
Do you ever feel like you're sad?
Yes.
Here.
And they write it out.
That's it.
Wow.
And then I go back to the shop, and it's like, all of a sudden, it's like that movie Sideways with wine.
Yeah.
Well, this one has a nice bouquet. It's a little fruity. It's
oh my
It's almost like Amsterdam, where they have different brands, and they tell you what it does.
Well, they tell you sativa, and then there's the...
I thought medical marijuana was only if you had cancer or...
glaucoma, I heard.
Look, for the record, I'm for legalizing marijuana, because if booze is legal and people are crashing their cars and marijuana does not, it's organic, there's no real medical downside to it, and it does help, in theory, a couple things. But besides that, it wasn't right for me. I started withdrawing.
Right. You started smoking pot, you were doing Vicodin. And did your wife notice?
In your room all the time
did your wife know you were back on substances?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, my wife is amazing. I never lie to her about anything.
But she doesn't become your mom all of a sudden and go, you better stop doing that.
As a matter of fact, when it got kind of bad, a couple comics pulled me aside and said, look, you're not sober anymore.
Artie pulled you aside?
Artie? No, I was drunk.
No, a couple very close friends that are comics pulled me aside.
Well,
and
this
said,
is a surprise to me, because Greg has always been a sober guy to me.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing is I think some people look to me as the guy who, hey, if Greg can do it.
I did.
Greg, are you sober now?
Oh, yeah, for 2 months. I haven't touched anything, and I probably never will.
Are you missing it?
No, because what I was missing was when you're sober and you work as hard as I did to get there, it's you have truth. You have this truth every day, and there it is. And it was gone. I was coming home, and I felt like a teenager hiding from my mother, like ashamed, pulling over to the side of the road, getting high. And,
wow.
And it felt
so at your worst now with this newfound drug use, what was your worst day? Like, what were you taking?
It wasn't that. Whatever was in I mean, obviously everything in our medicine cabinet was gone. If by the way, if you're a friend of mine, I'll just put this out there. Check your medicine cabinet. There's some shit that's probably missing.
You were looking through people's medicine cabinets?
Yeah. Dinner party. I go pretend I'm going to drop a deuce, and then whatever you got in there, I'm taking it.
Are you back to being angry? I know you have a lot of anger issues.
Yeah, it caused me to get very angry, and
the marijuana and the Vicodin and all of that.
Well, because I wasn't dealing with stuff. It was all bottling up, and then I was snapping a lot. I think the whole me wanting to fight Dave Navarro came out of that. And I look in the front row, and there's little Dave Navarro with his little soul patch on his chin and his, like, full-length leather trench coat and his dark sunglasses, and he's got his arm crossed, and he's staring straight ahead. And I'm working my ass off, and I got good shit. I did well.
Right.
But,
Very
you know,
well. I was there.
When you're a
good
comedian,
shit.
all you got to see is that one person who's not laughing,
right.
and it makes you crazy. You're working for that one person, and by the end, this motherfucker, I swear to God, and I hate Dave Navarro anyway, you know, he's the douche he's never founded a decent band. He's gotten pulled into like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and there was another band, what was the other band he was in?
Jane's Addiction.
Jane's Addiction, but never in the beginning, and then always kicked out a year later. Because he's a great guitar player, but he's a fucking asshole. And I just say, you know, take your fucking glasses off and look at me while I'm working my ass off to do a really tough gig. You're a performer of all people.
Right,
you know?
should know, right. When you came in here and challenged Dave Navarro to a fight for not laughing at you
and then 7 more times I challenged him on, like, Adam Carolla and my own show.
You were high.
No, don't. This
it
wasn't
was just
like
using.
No, I wasn't like fucked up all the time. This was like end of the day. I'd get high. It was not a problem. It didn't interfere with anything.
But you think your anger started to come back?
Yeah, because when you're sober, you have these mechanisms that deal with your stress, and when you start getting high, you're not dealing with it. It just keeps bottling up, and then you start snapping. I was really in a lot of rage. I had to go to a therapist. I got out of the car a bunch of times with road rage.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of times.
You're not a big man. I mean, you're not a tall stature, and you're kind of slight, and yet you're running around challenging everyone in your car.
I've gotten into fights my entire life, and when I get angry, when it goes into the red zone. There's no
You'll
fear.
Fight anyone.
No, I am not afraid of anybody.
Not even Fred.
I wouldn't fight Fred.
Right.
No, he studied many types of martial arts.
Can I ask you about it? Can I switch topics for a second? Is it true that Marvel Comics hired you to host the red carpet of Iron Man?
Yes. I'll be on the red carpet Wednesday night.
Did you see the movie yet?
I saw the trailer. It looks badass.
I saw the trailer. I know. That's what I'm saying. How did you get chosen for this job? That seems like a dream gig. I love Iron Man. I can't wait to see the movie.
Well, a buddy of mine, John Sorelli, is working over there, and they were looking for somebody a little bit high. Can I say high profile?
Let's just say profile.
They wanted some kind of profile for their budget. Mm-hmm. I'm high profile in the four figure area, and so he called me to see if I'd do it, and I said, "Are you shitting me?" But my son is freaking out because he is 7.5 and he wants to see it so bad.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm thinking about putting him in I got to be in a tux and get like a mini tux for him.
What is this new Will Smith movie? It looks like he's a superhero. Has anyone seen the commercial for this, or is it just me? I just saw it the other night.
No, that's just Will Smith.
He is
He's a superhero.
I mean, that was his real life I was watching.
I mean, if you think about it, this will segue nicely into that I think you're full of shit about Hillary Clinton, and you're so passionate about Hillary Clinton. Who cares?
I said I'm for Hillary Clinton.
Okay, all right.
I'm not so passionate.
Why is he full of crap?
Because who cares? I mean, honestly,
well, what do you mean? Who
cares?
Who cares about what?
Who cares? Do you
about the
really
future of the country?
No, but do you think either one of these people has have they really carved out their stance on any of these issues in a way?
I think so.
What would you say is the most what's the most distinguishing characteristic of Obama's slate versus Hillary's?
Well, I think Obama is saying absolutely he will get out of Iraq from day one. Hillary Clinton, I think, is saying that it would take her within, what has she said now, 90 days?
No, she doesn't say 90 days.
She doesn't give a timetable?
Well, it's like poker. They keep raising it.
She's saying she's going to have an orderly
withdrawal.
Yeah. She's not just ripping the troops out.
But there's your answer. I mean, that's pretty important to me, how we get out of Iraq, or if our president's going to keep us there forever.
But I'm not saying that these aren't serious issues. What I'm saying is these people are irrelevant, and what they're saying, will not play out that way.
Whoa. You see, what you're saying is wrong. I just pointed out to you one of the biggest issues for our country.
You pointed out an issue. You did not point out a numerical stance.
No, that's their stance. You said to me, what's important. Now, if you had a son over in Iraq right now who was going to die over this fucked up war, and there was a candidate who said, immediately I will get out of Iraq, or I will do an orderly, an orderly withdrawal, You would think that this is a very important issue.
I think the important issue is that the corporations are running America and the world right now.
Okay,
and that these people are all puppets. I think that
I think you're right. I see what's going on with this merger. I see how it's being controlled. I see how long it's taking. It's almost laughable.
So,
but yet,
Greg, what do you do? Take Vicodin and smoke pot? Is that what we're supposed to do?
I wouldn't have said this 2 months ago, Robin.
Let's talk about Kenneth Keith Callahan.
Whack Packers are dying, Robin.
Aren't you going to Iraq with Artie?
No, believe me, I'd love
not
to.
On the
I don't know. He's got kids, and where Gary was able to come to terms with that. I don't think. I don't want to do that. I don't want to ask people with kids.
I do my own charity. I support the troops financially. I'm a big supporter of a lot of the groups, and I feel like going over there is something that would be better for Artie.
Hi, Greg. So how'd it go?
It went good. I came in there with a little bit of anger, which is always good because I'm tired. And I hope I wasn't disrespectful to the whackpacker who died. I just didn't know him. So I was being selfish. But in the end, I think Howard made a bigger deal out of my drug addiction over the past year than it really was. I didn't have a lot of problems stopping, but it's good that it's behind me now.
But how does it feel talking about, your midlife crisis in front of millions of people?
Well, that's what I do for a living. As a comic, I just talk about whatever's going on in my life. And if I'm hiding something, it's like, one of my friends, Louis C.K., pulled me aside and he's like, look, cut the shit, man. You're a comedian. You have actually a way of dealing with your depression, and it's called stand-up. And so I'm putting all that energy back into stand-up, and it feels good.
So it's true tragedy makes the best comedy sometimes?
Everything makes good comedy.